Oh my God, we're back. Oh my goodness. How you doing? We're having fun in the desert here. Let me tell you, welcome to 2022. Your buddy Uncle Bruce on the air.
We're having fun in the
For
desert
how
here.
long? I don't know. It's
Your buddy Uncle Bruce
unbelievable.
on the air.
Um, we had, I guess, yesterday all day in the area we're located in. No internet, no television, no nothing. And it didn't come on until 7 o'clock local time last evening. And even then it was so. I thought it was my technical issues and my fault. No, it's not me. It's not me at all. I'm the good guy here. Welcome everybody to the show. Welcome everyone to the channel. It's great to have you here. Welcome to the new year. It is never a dull moment when one is trying to go live from a new location for the very first time, and you just hope it works out. So far, looks all right. From what I can tell you, it looks like everything is working okay. There goes my voice. That's working. My channel is working. I see you here. 110 of you are here so far, and you're coming in. Maybe even more. Let me do a refresh. Oh my gosh. Used to be a lot easier. There was a day. Well, how you guys doing? This is the bedroom here of the condo that Jennifer and I are in now here in Palm Desert. There's the bed behind me. There's a green screen back here, of course. There's nothing there to look at. All is well. We're trying to stay on top of the pre-markets right now to see what's going on. I'm trying to get my computer to my big ass iPad to light up. There it goes. It finally is lighting up, so I can see the pre-markets. So I'm showing the Dow up 154 points right now. I'm showing S&P up 25 and Nasdaq up 110 in the pre-market. That seems to be working. We've got oil down 30 cents a barrel to 74.91. I see SoFi at the moment, 1609, up in the pre-market 28 cents. I'm happy about that. I'm going to see if I can convince my computer to continue to click in to further services. Let's see if this is going to work. Again, everyone, if you you find that my signal just disappears out of nowhere, it's not because you didn't pay your bill or I didn't pay my bill or whatever. The bottom line is that we're having internet issues in Palm Desert, California, this area of the desert. I don't know if it's this whole region. Apparently, there were all kinds of outages across the U.S. yesterday on Spectrum and other issues. And what can I say? We're just trying to do what we do best and say hi to you and see how you're doing. Thank you guys that you're here. I'm definitely live because I'm getting live comments. It's great. Welcome one and all to the show. Great to see all you here, all you regulars. Nice to have you. This morning, I had fun as well with respect to the Gold Bagel member update. Apparently, what I did do was I re-released the Gold member update from Friday, the first one that I ever did, and I popped it up there, thinking. And while in the meantime, I went live. At least I thought. I thought I went live on my Gold member update, but I noticed there were no comments coming in, and I thought that's kind of weird. But I'll look into it after I finish. And after I finished the live update, I noticed that I had somehow posted a re-release of the Gold member update. I think that anyone can watch. It doesn't matter if you're a Gold member or not. This is the one from Friday, so it's a little outdated. Won't do you much good. Although, you can always see me, check me out, whatever you want. In any event, I then re-released the new Gold member update, the one that I actually shot this morning, as a rerun, which was like 5 minutes after I made it. And a number of you have, those Gold members of you who are entitled to see it are watching it or have watched it. And apologize for that. Tomorrow, I hope to have this all straightened out so that when I do gold member investment alert first thing tomorrow morning. It'll be to gold members live, and we'll go from there. Anyway, it's it's crazy. We've gone in 72 hours. We've gone from our first condo into the Holiday Inn to here, and we got here yesterday afternoon. And for 8 hours, it was unpack the car, bring everything in, set everything up, and then I had to set up this thing in here. And there's wires everywhere, and there's crap everywhere, and I'm just trying to make it work. But we're here, and it's good. So the new year is here. Tax loss selling is over. Okay, no more tax loss selling. We don't have to talk about that anymore as a reason why stocks aren't going higher. We do see positive activity this morning in the pre-market. I'm showing right now, for example, this has been consistent all morning. Rocket Lab has been up all morning. It's up 19 cents right at the moment at 12.47 a share. We've got SoFi up about 27 cents right now at 16.08. It's been holding 16.05, 10 kind of all morning. GameStop now showing 241 gain. I was just showing 160. It was now 241 gain at 150.80. I did see it, I think, this morning at 151 to 152. Matterport so far at this moment at 20.90, down up 25 cents on the morning, but it was over 21 earlier in the morning. We were at 21.15 or something. So we do jump around. 23andMe is trading up 8 cents to 6.74, rather quiet. No trading on Spire, no trading on ATIP yet. Smart Rent, I don't know if this is an accurate trade. It's showing a 9.50 trade, but I don't know how many shares that is. Down 18 cents from the Friday close. I'm not sure if I believe that too much. Well, this rarely trades in the pre-market, so I'm not sure how accurate that is. No trading on Cyxtera, but I have news on Cyxtera, so give me 1 second. I'll give you some updates. Apple is up 62 cents in the pre-market, which reverses Friday's 63-cent loss. Goldman is up $4 to 386.59, reversing the 297 loss on Friday. Cisco is up 3 cents at the moment, and Tesla, the big winner here, up $73 to $1,130 on very strong delivery updates. They exceeded a bunch of analysts or skeptical analysts who thought this company's not going to be able to produce the cars they think they can produce, blah, blah, blah. Surprise, surprise. Yes, they can. And so there you have it. Very interesting. Okay. News on Cyxtera just came out a few minutes ago before we went on live. It looks like UBS has initiated coverage of the stock for the first time. They put a neutral rating on it. So they're just kind of, not good, not bad, just kind of neutral. I don't know, is that a hold rating? It used to be buy, sell, hold. Now we have outperform, underperform, neutral, maintain. I mean, each one has their fancy little lingo. They put a price target of $14 on Cyxtera shares. Now, UBS now joins RBC that has these are firms with analytic reports. RBC, they did a report back in early December or around 16th of the month. They have a $13 price target, outperform rating. Truist has a buy rating with a $15 target. They released that on the 1st of December. Citigroup, they say maintain, so that's a hold. They had a $12 target, which was set for on the 2nd of December. And Raymond James outperform rating, $12 target price. That was done on November 18th. So November and December, we have Raymond James, Citigroup, Truist, RBC, UBS now have all come out with a research report, all with target prices and either maintain, outperform, or buy ratings. Anywhere from $12 to $15 are the guesstimates by these analysts. And obviously, Cyxtera hit all-time highs in the last week and a half or so, 2 weeks. We're now sitting at Friday's close was 12.61 on Friday, and I think the all-time high is about 12.70 a share. That is the latest from Cyxtera. Now that was in the upgrade downgrade section this morning. I haven't seen any other upgrade downgrades on any of our stocks as of 30 minutes ago. We'll follow that. Do not be surprised that this week, next week, all month long, you are going to be hearing about all kinds of upgrades and downgrades on all S&P 500 stocks. Pile of these um, Russell 3000, Russell 2000 stocks. There's going to be a zillion reports coming out because it's the new year and it's the first quarter of the new year. And so analysts will refresh their and revise their numbers. And so lots will be coming out on reports and estimates and guesstimates as to where they think the shares are going to go to, what they're worth, what they should trade at. I do note this morning I did see an upgrade on Tesla, something closer to $1,200 a share, but that's not surprising. That has been kind of the game plan the last couple of months. A number of analysts have been upgrading the Tesla shares higher. I also I thought I saw something earlier. I'm just going to see if I have it anymore. Yes, Dano, thank you, Dano, for becoming a new member, a gold member of this channel. I would be remiss to miss that. Many of you have chosen to upgrade your membership from the Chilling with Uncle Bruce level, $10 a month, to the now Gold Bagel member level, which is a $25 a month commitment. Thank you for all of you who have done this. Jennifer and I have just been marveling all weekend about it. It's the topic du jour. We thank you very much. And of course, for that upgrade, you not only, of course, can comment here on our show, but you also can use our emojis. And every morning I will do this Gold Bagel member investment alert report to update you before the pre-markets on the latest news, trends, anything you should be watching out for. And on Wednesdays, 8 o'clock prime time, 8 o'clock in the evening Eastern time, prime time with Uncle Bruce now reserved only for Gold Bagel members. And thank you guys for becoming Gold Bagel members. Someone was talking to someone over the weekend about what to give it a short form, and we kind of thought, well, maybe we'll make a GBM, Gold Bagel members, the GBMs, Gold Bagel members on Uncle Bruce on with UB. I don't know. We're tossing stuff around, having fun, trying to lighten it up, keep it going. What will happen this week with the market? What will happen today is everyone's question, and what to do with options. If you're going to write options, what are we going to do and how are we going to do it? Is I'm sure what's on your mind, and I can't blame you for that. Depending on the stock and how they perform, how they run in the first half hour to an hour, this is going to tell us a lot about how this market is going to behave today. It's nice to see this pre-market move on the indexes, as I was mentioning, with the Dow up now 141, S&P up 23, and NASDAQ up 93 points. The NASDAQ is up 0.57 of a percentage point. That's the big winner, actually. S&P's up 0.48 and NASDAQ in the Dow 0.39. This is not a barn burner of a run. This is not, oh, wow, what a way to start the year with an incredible run. We don't have an incredible run in front of us right now. I don't see this as an incredible run. Yeah, it is okay. We're happy to have it. I'd rather be up 140 on the Dow than down 143 on the Dow. But this is not making me go, oh man, are we in for a hot market today? Whew, this looks good. I'm not feeling that right now. Now, the reason, of course, is why is the Dow not, running away? Obviously, you know why, with all the travel problems, flight cancellations, COVID cases. I mean, no question. We have issues out there. We have fear of inflation, fear of higher rates, fear of a slowing economy. I mean, fears all the time. That's what people and money are all about. Fear. There's fear, and then there's greed. And there's both. And so I see the market saying to all of us, hey, we the stock market, which encompasses retail investors, smaller investors, and the big institutions that we see, the mutual funds and pension funds, these large entities are sitting out there going, "Hey, you guys might talk that you're worried about inflation. You might talk about that you have fears of higher interest rates or slowing economy, but you're not showing it when it comes to your investments, and you're not showing it when it comes to your spending." And this is where the analytics come out and the analysts' reports come out, and they're just going, Apple can't keep i13s, the 13 phone model in stock. Apple is really pushing hard to deliver the new MacBook Pros. They're delivering, they're trying to keep up on their demands, their customers' demands. They're just exceeding estimates. Corporate America after that, and corporate Canada, corporate Europe, corporate world, demand is strong for most items. And in the travel business, I mean, it's just, it's mayhem in the travel business. Obviously, cruise lines are having all their fun, airlines are having all of their fun. You can imagine all-inclusive resorts are going, can our clients get here? And then when they have to leave, can they get out? They're having their fun. But we want to go on a winter holiday. We want to get a new car. We want to buy a new TV. We want to upgrade our homes and on and on. The demand is massive, and it doesn't show any signs of really letting up in any big way. We do not see a situation where, at least I can't find it, where the U.S. economy, Canadian economy, are going into a recession. There's a lot of capital out there for business to do what it needs to do. Business is drowning in cash. I mean, overall, they have got lots of capital, access to capital, easy. Banks are willing to lend. And the investment bankers are willing to help businesses borrow, and it is rather easy for Wall Street to find capital for businesses that want to grow out their operations. I don't see a recession around the corner. I don't see massive layoffs, for example, in the United States or Canada. Nothing like that is going on. I see the reverse. I see corporate North America with help wanted signs everywhere. They're not going away. We've had those help wanted signs. We were used to seeing those in late October, all of November, early December for the Christmas rush. We saw all of that, but I'm still seeing tons of help wanted signs at the usual suspects like fast food restaurants, um, um, home hardwares, the Costco's of the world. Walmart is hiring. I mean, there's jobs. Now, are they those juicy $200,000 a year jobs? Well, no, you don't put a window on a restaurant door offering a $250,000 waitress job. That wouldn't that be great? No, uh, but there are a whole lot of opportunities out there for, depending on the trade that you're in, depending on the kind of, where it is you are in the corporate world, there are unbelievable opportunities for employment. And again, I reiterate, oh, have we got a lot of folks like you guys that I talk to one on one. The upside for you guys is incredible. The demand of the corporate world right now on experienced employees that are, say, 35 and older. You guys have got the world by the tail right now. If you're 35 to 55, you're in the prime of your career, prime of your experience. You are desired badly, needed badly by corporate everything. Europe, Canada, USA, Asia, doesn't matter where you're located, South America, you are needed badly. Now, we are noticing, and this continues on. The fact is that the office situation, the head offices, the branch offices, the so-called, I keep talking about the little cubicle world that a lot of you are involved with. That demand is still massive for people, but we're not opening up. Those cubicles aren't coming back online right now. The companies out there are holding off because of the latest variant, the Omicron, or what is called Omicron virus that is hitting everywhere. That one is delayed reopenings probably till March, maybe April. So that's hurting certain segments of the economy, like commercial real estate operators. Obviously, every food court. Can you imagine how many food courts in office towers are shut down, have been for a long, long time? It's amazing. Um, but again, depending on where you live and whether in the United States, depending on what state you're in Canada, what province you're in, and in of course, the rest of the world, what country you're in, there's certain levels of closure and certain number of, there's a certain amount of openness. And I'm noticing here in California, yesterday I went into for a quick run into an Albertson store. I went into with Jennifer. We did a quick run into Costco yesterday, and we were in Walmart not too long ago. And there are now mandatory signage. There's mandatory mask wearing inside these public spaces. That's whether you're vaccinated or not, you must be. Where a week or two ago, if you were vaccinated, you didn't need to wear a mask. If you were not, you should have. But it was the honor system. So who do you trust? Nobody. You don't trust anybody. Now it's mandatory mask wearing inside these stores. And I will say, um, I actually did not see anyone without a mask inside Costco or inside Albertsons. I did not see anyone without one. Everyone had a mask on, and it was business as usual. To me now, I don't know about for you guys, but I go into a checkout line to pick something up, and it's a no-brainer to see people with masks on. It's like it's the new normal to me. I would have been. I know I was shocked early on with the COVID thing with people wearing masks, but not now. Oh, quick update for those of you interested. My daughter caught COVID. She in Calgary caught the virus because her boyfriend and his grown-up son caught it. And then she caught it from them. They were together through the Christmas holidays, and she knew that they may as well stay together in the same house, because as soon as the son tested positive, the two adults knew we're gonna get it. So no point in us going out and visiting all our friends for Christmas time. So they stayed in the house. They all tested positive shortly thereafter, and the symptoms came in. And the young man, the boy, 22-year-old kid, he was down, as a bad cold flu kind of thing for 24 hours. And then the second full day, third day, he was 50% back. And then 2 days later, he was right at 100%. So for him, it was a 2-3 day ordeal. For the father, for my daughter's boyfriend, he was down for 2 days, and then he was back at 50%, and then he's been up and running, and he's fine. Or my daughter, who is the smallest of the three physically, she's the lightest, the skinniest of the three. She came down last with the symptoms, and they started slowly. It was like a 2-day, 3-day buildup of discomfort, sore throat, body aches, temperature. And then the fever went away. It was gone, and it was just body aches and sore throat. And she was also dealing with strep throat and tonsillitis at the same time. She got to call her doctor, and the doctor asked her all kinds of questions over the phone and said, "You got the trifecta. You got COVID, and you got strep throat, and you got tonsillitis." And then and she was given some recommendations for what she needed, but she did not need to go to the hospital, did not need to go into a clinic, did not need to get antibiotic shots, because my daughter was certain she would need antibiotics. Nope. Sudafed and some other remedies. And her worst day was probably her third or fourth day into this. And the next day she contacted us. She says, "I'm 25% better." And the next morning she says, "I am 60% better." And then 2 days ago she said, "I'm back." And so she's just her usual self. And all three of them are just healthy as can be, and they feel strong and they feel good, but they're still staying in the house for that isolation period. And they have instant tests there to double check to get negative. So this is good news, in that bad news is they got it, but the good news is they've now had it. They've gone through it. Obviously, crossing our fingers they don't ever get it again. It's a once ever thing. We hope immunity's been built up to it. I mean, all the other, everything we're looking for. So Jen and I were concerned. Jen was looking at me, going, "Should I grab a flight and head back home? What should I do?" And so we kind of kept an eye on the updates from up north, and Jen would have been up there in a minute if she needed to be. But all is well, and so now Jennifer is saying to our daughter, "Well, now that you're better, we're in a new condo. Why don't you come down here for a little bit?" So so there's that going on, and we'll see if in the next few weeks she might find her way to pop down and visit us again. We shall see. So I'm very happy about that. That was a relief, and we're happy about all that going through, and we're done. Anyway, that is the deal. Here in California, they're talking about the super spreaders are the youngsters, not children. The teenager, high school, college crowd. They're the super spreaders. They're the healthiest amongst us. They feel virtually no symptoms whatsoever, or they feel they just have a little sniffle, no big deal, and they go about their business. And they go with mom and dad, or they go with some friends into an Albertson store. They go into a Safeway, they go into a Target, they go into a McDonald's, they go to wherever they're going to go to, and they interact with the rest of us. And those of us who are older and not as strong anymore are vulnerable to catching a virus from someone who doesn't know they have it. And that's the problem with this virus. If you're not vaccinated, you are in trouble potentially. If you are vaccinated, fingers crossed, nothing happens to you, or whatever does happen to you is extremely minimal, and you move on. So yeah, we'll see. Anyway, that can affect markets. You know that, and that's why I talk about it all the time. We can't ignore reality. Guys, we are looking at an opening, but it is not a massive everything, just buy whatever you want opening. It's one of those openings where people are kind of going, well, I feel good about the opening. I feel good about the fact that it's 2022. I feel good about the fact that tax loss selling is all done with. I feel good about all that. But I have these concerns. And so it's a selective stocks that might be on the move. Now, my personal feeling is if they've been oversold the last month and a half, 2 months, they are the prime candidates for a shot higher. That's my contention. And on the list that we follow, the stocks we like to follow around here, we know who those stocks are that are way oversold. They have to, they've got to give us something back. Rocket Lab is one, SoFi is another, GameStop is another, Matterport to a degree, back into the 25, 28 range would be nice. 23andMe, no question, is oversold. SoFi, ATIP, definitely are oversold. Smart Rent, a couple of bucks would be, adequate, back to 12. Of course, we'd like to see that go much higher. And then Sextera, can't complain. It's been hitting highs during during this last month. Apple right now, 177.84. The thinking here on my part is it's going to try to go for a new high over 182.80 to get the $3 trillion market cap print. But I don't know if that's today. Goldman Sachs at 386.59, up $4 a share right now, is was as low as 368 a week and a half ago. Now we're back to 386, almost a $20 recovery. Between 385 and 395 to 400 would be an adequate recovery range. We're well into that now. And so options to be written on Goldman could be for this Friday. They could be 390s, 392s, maybe 395s for next Friday or the Friday after that to bring in some premium, but keep yourself ahead of the stock. Cisco right now, 63.43, up a nickel, 63.42. I'd be looking at writing between $65 and $68 contracts for either this Friday or next Friday. 70s, I would be looking at writing for 2 weeks or 3 weeks out. Tesla, if you're going to write options on Tesla, you want to be writing 1150s, maybe 1180s. If you go out 2 or 3 weeks, you could probably write 1200s. And just enjoy a depreciation of premium, what we call shrinkage. The George Costanza line. Apple, you don't want to write Apple contracts at 178 or 79 or 180. I think you want to be careful here. I really believe Apple will try to break an all-time high to get the print, to get that $3 trillion print. That's 182.86, I believe. I really think that stock's going to do it, but I don't think it's today. I think today is let's see what the market looks like, and then we'll kind of go from there. On the other hand, if the market is wishy-washy today, has a gain but nothing great, and it kind of meanders along, and then tomorrow has either a really awful day because people are just going, wow, we didn't get that big first day of the year run, I'm out of here, or we get we survived the first day and we didn't really, we didn't really get hit with anything negative. You know what? I'm getting in here, and money starts coming into this market because there's money on the sidelines, trillions of it. The Apple might become sort of the story of the day tomorrow as the stock to watch because it looks like it can break the 3 trillion mark. I think the way Apple will break 3 trillion in market cap is if it leads the market, not follows the market. I can't see Apple being dragged along to $3 trillion of market cap. I see Apple being a surge leader of movement of money in. It will be the classic example of you want to make money in 2022, you got to buy stock that can lead the market higher on an earnings basis and return to investors. A strong buyback program, strong research program, expanding inventory and constant improvements, handling the supply chain issues. Apple would be that would be the call. Perhaps Microsoft, Google, and others. I mean, Google will probably hit new highs because they don't make really anything mechanical. They are software search engine. This business that I'm in, I work for Google in a way because Google owns YouTube, and I'm sitting here talking to you. So indirectly, I make Google money. Well, this platform and other platforms and the search engine is just growing and growing and growing and growing. And we all know that. When's the last time you bought a newspaper to pick up the classified ads to look for a used car? It doesn't exist anymore. It's all Google. It's search, and search. And so that's a stock that can lead the market higher. Obviously, Amazon with its delivery and then its other businesses, and on Microsoft and Oracle, and on we go. So if Apple gets the street gets the vibe that if we're going to buy any kind of an industrial manufacturing type company, we might as well buy Apple because it's not just a manufacturer through factories and overseas, but they're creators, they're developers, they have the online business. I mean, it just has all the facets we want. And 190 to 210 bucks a share is doable in 2022. We might as well buy it now. And so the thinking is, well, let's just go. So as an option writer, I caution you, do not try to guess that Apple is not going to move up another 5 to 10 bucks a share in the next week to 3 weeks or 4 weeks. Just be careful of that. So if you're going to write a contract for Friday, you want to be, $4 or $5 ahead of the market and keep a hair trigger on your rollovers. If you're going to write a contract for next Friday, you may want to at least be $5 to $7 ahead of the market. But you can be closer, but be ready to move if necessary. It's tricky. Those of you out there who are trying to build income from option writing so that you can quit your day job or at least drop one of those part-time jobs you have, type of thing, or be in a position to know that if this boss keeps riding my butt the way they've been riding it the last 6 months, the next time they tell me I'm not a team player, I'm going to tell them, yeah, I'm not a team player anymore. I'm out of here, because the option side is making it possible for me to say goodbye to my to this hellhole job. That kind of thinking is not where you want to be, playing with fire like Apple, trying to write a contract right at the money. and trying to make a couple of quick bucks, because this is too dicey. You want to give Apple space. Respect the Apple. Okay. Look, make money writing poor man covered call contracts, covered calls. Do it through Goldman. Do it through Apple. Sure. Do it through Cisco. Cisco topped out at $64 a share last week. Early part, it's pulled back a little bit on profit taking. You can buy, in the case of Goldman Sachs, for example, you can buy an in the money call for like $350 or $360, but they'll run you 3, 4, $5,000 a piece, depending on how far in the money they are and how far out you go. The trick of course, buying an in the money call is that you want to use 90% or more of the cost of the contract to buy literally book value, not premium. You don't want to pay 35% time premium and only 65% book value. That's not the call you want to get. In the case of Goldman, you might be paying up to $5,000-6,000 a contract. In the case of Cisco, you might be paying $500-600 a contract, or $1,000 a contract for a contract that's maybe $9 in the money or $10 in the money, $1,100 kind of thing. So in theory, if you can spend $5,000 on a Goldman call, but you can spend $1,000 on a Cisco call, the cost is 1/5 the amount of money. So if you can buy 5 Cisco in the money contracts around the $10 mark and write against those, you might have a much higher percentage return on your money, but much more leverage because you can write more contracts. If you can afford $10,000 to buy 2 Goldman Sachs, you can afford 1 Goldman Sachs and 5 Ciscos. Now you're writing 6 contracts, or you buy 10 Cisco in the money contracts and write 10 poor man covered calls. Apple, same kind of thing, but you're not going to get away with $1,000 contract. You're probably going to have to drop over $2,000, maybe $2,500, because again, you've got to buy in the money enough to avoid the trap of buying a contract that might run you $20 a share, of which 8 is time premium. You're going to lose the $8 in time premium the longer you hold the contract towards expiry. No matter where the shares go, you're going to lose that time premium. Better off to be buying a $25 Apple call where you're putting up maybe $23 in book value and $2 in time, or $22 or $21 in book value and up to $4 in time value. And at that point, you might buy a contract that is, say, 6 months out in time, but you're going to sell that contract in 2 months and roll over into a further 6-month out in the money call, thereby suffering a little bit of time depreciation from 6 months to 4 months, but not beyond that, and constantly writing contracts against your new contracts as you keep going forward, which are the short-term, just ahead of the market contracts. Look at that strategy to up your leverage if you want to bring income in to allow you to, ultimately say, you know what, I'm comfortable with this. I like how this is working. I like writing 1, 2, 3, 4-week contracts. I like the idea of writing a 5-week contract and buying it back with 10 days to go. I like that shrinkage strategy because I can write a contract way further out, bring in a nice premium, let it shrink down, and enjoy that gain. You'll do your calculations with a pen and paper and a calculator and go, oh, if I write this thing for $6 and buy it for $2, $6 for $2, I make $4 of profit on this trade over 3 weeks' time. That's like $1.33 a week on each contract. How many can I write? I can write 10. That's $1,300 a week. Hey, it's starting to come together. You do not need to make $20,000 a week in profit to become self-employed. You have to look at your numbers and go, well, what do I need? What replaces my paycheck after tax, basically? Because this is capital gain revenue I'm generating here versus full-blown income at my employer. My tax rate will be less on a capital gain basis. And of course, I cannot write off capital losses against it if I carry anything forward, that type of thing. And so you got to do the math and figure out, well, the first thing I'm going to do, Bruce, is before I think about quitting my day job, I have to know I can make $1,000 a week on average on off the market. If I can make $4,000 a month in cash flow, then that's my starting point. After that, it has to be 6,000, then it has to be 8,000, then it's got to be 10. Whatever your situation is, dual income with kids, dual income, no kids, single income with kids, single income, no, whatever your situation, everyone's different. All right. And you may find, a lot of you may find that, Bruce, you have no idea, buddy, I can do my day job and do this, and I never have to quit my day job. Why? Because I'm in front of my computer all day long. I don't go out of the house. I love it. And my employer need not know that I'm doing this at the same time. Whatever floats your boat. If it works, it works. I'm a happy guy. But keep an eye in your markets. Take a look at the leverage positions that you can carry on poor man covered calls. Look at the stocks you have now, whether you own AMC or you own GameStop, you have Matterport, you own shares in other entities. You can write contracts on practically any stock that's out there, depending on its value. I just caution you that any stock that's trading under $20 a share, especially the former SPACs that we follow, there may or may not be a lot of volume, or not volume, but premium value in writing contracts under $20 a share trading range. That's why SoFi, it's important for us to see SoFi get through 20 again, so that I could start talking to you guys about writing perhaps $23 to $28 contracts against your SoFi shares from 1 week out to maybe out to several months. And if some of these other stocks would like to kindly move up for us, that would be awful considerate of them, I think. Then we can follow those as well. Welcome one, welcome all to the pre-morning show. We have 10 minutes to go before we open for trading. The Dow is still holding a gain, but it's only 107 versus 150 or so. S&P is up 17.5 points, NASDAQ up 68. The index's percentage gains are slipping from what they were this morning. NASDAQ at one point was showing a 0.75% gain. It's now 0.42. S&P was showing about half a percentage point, it's 0.37. Same with the Dow, was showing a half a point, now showing 0.30. So there's a gain, but not incredible. Now, this could be a fake out. Believe me, this is one of those scenarios where the pre-market may not be that accurate. We might be looking at the pre-market going, oh, yeah, it kind of looks wishy-washy here. Maybe it's not going to be a good opening. And then all hell breaks loose 15 minutes into the trading session. Stand by, buckle up, and we're going to see all kinds of things. We're going to see winners and losers this morning, coming and going. You're also going to start to hear about mergers and acquisitions. That's typically what happens in the first part of the new year. Mergers and acquisitions will start to be announced across the board, which could mean S&P 500 companies merging together. Could mean a Dow component buying a smaller company that may or may not affect the market overall. Could be a lot of activity in the Russell 2000, 3000 neighborhood, a lot of deals there. These first few weeks of the new year always bring out a lot of potential deals, because deals that are done now and are concluded during the next few weeks, all these deals are now 2022 taxation consideration arrangements. And that is a reason why in December things slow down in the IPO market, in the merger acquisition department. IPOs pick up in January, February, mergers, acquisitions pick up January, February. And analysts come out with new reports, new estimates. The 2022 estimates come out. So lots to follow here. And we'll stay on top of it as best we can. Let me take a look at the pre-market on some of our favorites. I'm showing Rocket Lab up 20 cents to 12.48. It was up Friday 25 cents as it was. SoFi gained Friday, lost 15 on Friday, but it's up 29 cents on the pre-market, back up to 16.11. GameStop lost $6.94 on Friday. It's up $2.11 this morning to $150.50. Matterport lost $1.18 on Friday to $20.64. It's now $20.95, up 30 cents. We have 23andMe had lost 24 cents Friday to $6.66. It's now $6.74, up 8 cents. Spire, don't have any pre-market trading. We closed at 338. I don't have any pre-market trading this morning on ATIP. It closed at 339. I've got Smart Rent showing 968 on Friday night, but a 950 trade this morning, which I think was a small trade hours ago, so I'm not sure how accurate that's going to be. Cyxtera has not traded since Friday. We closed up 21 cents on Friday, 12.61. We did get a new analyst rating from UBS. They have joined the group of companies that are now covering Cyxtera. Target price is $14 a share with a neutral rating. And UBS now joins RBC, Truist, Citigroup, and Raymond James as the other companies now covering Cyxtera. Apple is up 27 cents in the pre-market. It lost 63 cents Friday. Goldman lost 297 on Friday. It's now up 403 this morning at 386.59. We've got Cisco having lost a quarter on Friday. It's up a nickel this morning, 63.42. Tesla lost 13.56 on Friday, dropping to 1,056 or so. It's now at 11.31, up $74, holding that gain all morning long. It has not budged all morning long. I'm just doing a refresh here. I'm showing Tesla now up 93, Cisco now down 49, Goldman up 444. We're coming into the 5-minute mark, so things are going to shift here. Apple up 15 cents. We've got Spire pre-market showing 341, up 3 cents. Now that's a trade. Finally, we have 23andMe up 28 cents now to 694. We've got Matterport up to 2109, up 44 cents. We've got GameStop at 149.62, up 123, $1.23. SoFi up 36 cents to 1617. And we have Rocket Lab up 12 cents to 1240. So we've got improvement here on some of our stocks. Beginning to show, although Cisco is showing a loss position, 47-cent dip to 62.91. Any of you out there who've written contracts on Cisco on this run-up, you're going to be happy to see this. 62.91 instead of the 64 and a half range. Some folks were caught writing calls in the 58 to 60, 61 range, 62 range. Now, all of a sudden, Cisco is doing what I thought it would do, a little bit of a correction. There was no tax loss selling on Cisco in December. It was hitting all-time highs all month long. So very interesting, a very interesting opening as usual today. Lots going on, lots to watch, and it should be a lot of fun. Welcome to the show. Welcome to 2022. Thank you for those of you who have become brand new spanking gold bagel members. Thank you for upgrading from what you've been doing, and or thank you to those of you coming in to this market, into my channel as first timers right into the gold bagel level. Jen and I are just thrilled that you're doing that, a bunch of you, and we love you for it. Thank you, everybody. We're getting ready to open here in 3 minutes. I'm sure Larry Titus has got the bells ready to go. I think Larry's back. At least I guess he's. I thought Larry was going to be gone with jury duty or something like that. I'm wondering what's going on with that. Maybe Larry's been talking about it while I've been just yammering here on my 1-hour rant. Haven't read anyone's comments really this morning. Good morning, all. Nice to see you. Good to have you, and well, let's just see what's going on. See if we can make some money today. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate all your kind words, private emails you sent us, and Happy New Year, best wishes. We appreciate it as well. Let's take a look here. Goldman now up 533 to 388, looking great. SoFi 1609 up 28 cents. Matterport in the pre-market 2117 up 53, looking good. Popping up right now just before the opening of the market. I like to see that. The Dow still up 119, S&P up 18.5, NASDAQ up 70, about 0.34% gain for the Dow, up to 4.4% for NASDAQ. That's what we are showing at this moment in time. GameStop is trading at 149.63 in the pre-market, getting ready to open up for the year, a new year, 2022. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh, I can't stand it. It's just so darn exciting. Let's hope we have a big fat run this week. and you guys just get really rich. I want that to happen. That would be lovely. 1 minute to go. I think we're just about ready to roll here. Snow day in Washington, D.C. The city is closed, says Larry. Oh, wow. So I'm imagining no jury duty for you today, I guess. That must be what that means. Uh, you know what? The city's closure is our gain. We have Larry on top of uh, bell detail, opening bell detail. We're in great shape. Thank you, Larry, for your service to our channel. Let's see, 126 gain on the Dow. We're improving. 19 on S&P, 75 now on Nasdaq. Looking a little better. Happy to see a little bit of an improvement there. Rocket Lab of 4 cents to 12.32. ME is sitting at 681, up 15 cents. That's just popped up here just through 690 a moment ago, looking a little better. Sixtera still sitting at 1261 from Friday's close. I have nothing new to tell you there. And we're getting ready to go. And Larry has made it official. We're open. Alexander, welcome to the channel and welcome to 2022. You're the first donator to my channel for 2022, and I thank you. Let's do this, Uncle Bruce. I want 2 bagels in the AMs to drive this market up. The good news is the bagels survived the move. I still have a bunch of them that are frozen. We made it. We got them over here all as well. My ice cream made it. Everything's fine. I know you cared. I know you're worried. Oh, Bruce, how's your ice cream? Did you survive it? They did survive the trip. Yes, it did. Goldman up 580 to start trading here. Looking just fine. Fantastic. We've got the Dow up 66 right now in actual trading. We've got S&P up 17. We've got Nasdaq up 104. So the markets are up 0.18% all the way up to 0.67%. Nasdaq is the runner right now. It's the leader at the moment. Let's take a look at quotes that are just starting to come through now as I sit here in the new green screen background setting to keep you guessing. Where is he really? Is he really in Palm Desert, or is he still in Creston in just another one of those bedrooms in that house over there? Where is that guy really? Let's see what's going on. Alex says, Larry, thank you for the bell services. We do appreciate that. Howdy, y'all from Yippee-ki-yay. Welcome to 2022, baby. That's right. Welcome, all. We're here. We're ready for another year. Oh, man, let's hope everybody gets rich this year. That would be terrific. I'm showing Rocket Lab down 6 cents at the moment. I've got SoFi up 21 to 1602. I got GameStop up 345 to 151.84. Matterport up a nickel. ME up 3 cents. Spire is up 6.9 cents to 344.9. Got ATIP up 4 cents to 343. Smart Rent not yet trading from what I can tell you. Sextera 1245 I think is where we're trading at, down 16 cents. AMC's up 37 cents, Robinhood up 18, Vanek Vector's up 494, Home Depot up 52 cents, IBM at 134.06 up 40 cents. The Dow holding a 67-point gain to start the day, with S&P up 18 now and Nasdaq up 114 points. Oil down 75 cents. Microsoft up 46 cents. Apple, talking about a quiet opening. Well, it's up $1.41 to 178.98, going for 179 on your Apple now. Watch for that. Like I said, you may want to grab some in-the-money calls on Apple to get ready to write against them, but you want to wait for the stock to go into the low 180s, to break its all-time high, to set the $3 trillion market cap value, to break through into the 184, 85, 86 range, and you might be writing 188s to 190s with a gain already in your in-the-money contracts to boot. I don't see Apple crapping out. I don't see it having a terrible January. I see it having a pretty good run, but that's just me. 179.07 on Apple right now, up $1.50. Tesla 1,146 right now, up $88 a share. Bed Bath Beyond up 36 cents. BlackBerry down 2. Royal Caribbean up $1.29, 78.19. Goldman up 7.45 to $390 on Goldman Sachs. Good strong opening. Let it run. Let's see how high it wants to go to. 391, 393, 395. Just go, Goldman, go. And puts all of you guys who are in the poor man covered call business, your calls are going up. The deep in the money calls are going up, and you're going to write options against them. Lovely. You might also, depending on where you bought your Goldman calls at, depending on how low you paid for them, as time is going by, if they run up to $80 each, $70 each, whatever, however high they get, depending on how far in the money you are, you could then do rollovers. You could perhaps look to blow out your call, cash in the gain, and then turn around and buy another call further out, but at a closer price to the market. If you're into 340s, you'd move into 360s, for example, or you're into 350s, you'll move into 370s, maybe not. Depends on how far this stock wants to go. 391 now. If it wants to go to 410, you might go from 340s to 365. 70s, you might go from 350s to 370s, and so on and so on. The new ones will cost you as much as the old ones, or a little less, but make sure that it's all pretty well book value. And keep whatever change you have, and keep writing contracts. All right. Cisco down 6 cents to 63.31. At the moment, Cisco was as low as 62.92 this morning. It's now 63.23. So it's bouncing back a bit with the strength of the market. The Dow now is gaining a little bit of oomph, which again, I had cautioned you on that we might have a wishy-washy opening, and then we'll see if there's no selling. Up go the markets. We're up 129 on the Dow, which is 0.36%, now 132 gain. S&P up 22. We're moving higher. NASDAQ up 117. NASDAQ is up 0.75 of a percentage point. S&P up 0.47. Dow is up 0.38. So this market is improving. Let this market go. Absolutely. Nice is saying this house is tilted. I got you now, Bruce. Let's get Apple to that $3 trillion so they can get past that distraction, and then they can begin putting their money back to all those small caps we have our money in over here. Let's see. Let's go. Sean and Wendy is saying, Larry, we all prayed, or almost prayed anyway. It snowed and you were here. Let's have snow again tomorrow. Thanks for your devotion to our bells. We could not find snow, they're saying. Cloaked, will Emmy please rebound? All those 1250 calls I bought months ago when the stock was near 10 are so worthless. I have no choice but to hang on for dear life with those. SoFi bank charter inbound soon, please. We are looking now on our stocks. 1209 on Rocket Lab down 19. SoFi down 4 cents to 15.77. GameStop up 282 to 151.21. Matterport off 13 to 20.51. We got ME up 4 cents to 6.70. Spire up 2.8 cents to 340.8. And ATIP up 8 cents to 347. ATIP has passed ATIP has passed Spire in value. ATIP at 347, Spire at 340. That happened on Friday, and its spread is continuing. SmartRent down 17 cents to 968, but Sextera has turned positive, 1269 up 8. 158 gain on the Dow. Power coming in, more money coming in now to this market. No surprise. There's a lot of cash. A lot of year-end cash has come into institutional scenarios like pension funds. Pension funds get these year-end contributions, these massive year-end contributions. This cash has got to be put to work, and it'll take days this week to figure out where it's going to go. Believe me, pension funds are not like, oh, what do we do with the money? Oh, we had no idea this is coming in. They knew it was coming. They know it's coming. They have money going out. They have money coming in. They also have their favorites. They just take their time to allocate the funds into their favorite positions. And it can take a bit of time because pension funds trade all the time. They reposition their portfolios all the time. All right, up 139 on the Dow, up 143 on NASDAQ, which is now 0.92 of a percentage point higher. We're strengthening on NASDAQ right now. 0.57% gain on S&P, up 27.8 points, and a 0.42% gain on the Dow, up 147 points. All right. That is what's going on, kids. We've got green mostly across the board, up 75 cents on IBM at 134.41. Microsoft up $1.08. Apple up $2.44 to $180.01 on Apple. Tesla up 99.46 a share to 11.56. I'm not surprised to see this, but I'm also thinking, well, the closer to 1200, there may be resistance, and then there could be some pullbacks. Those of you who follow Tesla, 50 to 100 a day is nothing for a $1,200 stock. So this can happen. We're up $100 a share right now on Tesla at 11.57. Goldman Sachs up 844 to 390.99, almost $391. Cisco down 15 cents to 63.22. Amazon up 11, Facebook up 380, Google up 11.50 a share. JP Morgan up 194, Costco down 440 a share, Walmart down 62. Nvidia up 11.34 is where we are on Nvidia now at 305. Watching Nvidia, the shares have really backed off from a higher level, or has it? Actually, am I thinking of something else? Hang on, let me double check here. It was as high as 346, now 304 on Nvidia. It's Moderna that I'm thinking about. Moderna is down 1592 to 238. Moderna trading at 14.2 times earnings, getting kind of cheap all of a sudden. They had some issues with their vaccine approvals, and there's talk about the effectiveness of their vaccines and distribution and on and on and on. But Moderna might be getting close to a screaming buy. But it's volatile, and that's one to really keep an eye on. Right now, 237 down $16, low of 236 today at the moment. That's where Moderna is, but this can do a turnaround in one heck of a hurry, depending on market sentiment and everything else. That's what I'm watching here. Let me go back to the top of the heap here. Rocket Lab down 36 cents to 11.92. I'd really like to see a pop here. SoFi up 4 cents. GameStop up $3. Matterport still down 30 cents. ME down 3. Spire up 2 cents. ATIP up 9. Smart Rent up 9 cents. Cyxtera up 6 cents. The Dow up 157. S&P up 24.7, and Nasdaq up 128 points to start the day. There it is. Welcome one, welcome all to the mayhem of 2022. We're here. Happy New Year's from Cloak. So weird saying ATIP over Aspire. And let's go. Thank you, Rico. Thank you for that update. Appreciate that advice. Yippee-ki-yay. I love there's a lamp. That there is a lamp, not a lamp, and it's crooked. Love the new digs. Looks like Paris and Noir. Yep. What can I say? We're just trying to stay on top of these markets and ahead of this curve. What's going on out there? Lots to watch. Lots to wonder about. And we're getting ready for the 2022 year. Oh, excuse me. Fantastic. Goldman up $10, 1047 on Goldman now, 393 a share. Like I said, let her run, let her go. You want to see this kind of activity on any kind of stock that you're thinking of writing options on. The key right now is Goldman is being obviously perceived as a potential winner for 2022. Higher interest rates, higher spreads between cost of capital and lending capital. Goldman is in the money business. They're doing great. Up 11.13 to 393.68, hitting pretty well the high of the day right now. If it wants to keep going, fantastic. If you're looking to write options for this Friday, let's see what kind of run this thing has. It can easily do, as we know, $10 to $20 in a day without any real, craziness. The PE multiple on this stock is 6.3, so this is not overpriced stock. But 396s to 398 to $400 calls for this Friday might be in order. For next week Friday, 400s, 40 in the 400 405 range. So the Friday after that, between 400 410 might be ideal. You may take a strategy. Some of you out there, you might be writing 410 contracts, good for 3 weeks, even 4 weeks, and happy to buy them back, within the week if the stock does any kind of a dip, and or 2 weeks the stock does any kind of a plateau or a bit of a dip, because you might get a very nice premium now for the time you're offering, and then you can scoop back for a nice gain. But it's up to you, depending on risk tolerance and timing, what you want to do. 393.38 up 10.83 on Goldman, up 10.95 now. It just popped again, looking great. Let's take a look at some other stuff. SoFi right now, 15.68 down 13 cents. The high was 16.13 for SoFi. Volume 3.3 million at this point. Nothing incredible. GameStop volume right now, 109,000. There is no volume here at the house going on GameStop, which tells me if we in the next 30 minutes do not exceed 500,000 volume, then there is no real rush to get into this stock at this point, telling me that we may find that 155s for Friday might be in order to consider to write. The shares are up $3. Yeah, but we're not getting the volume here. Where's the follow-up volume to maintain this kind of pricing and take it higher? I don't see any news on GameStop. Do you? I have seen nothing. We'll wait to see what gives. Matterport down 32 cents at 20.32. ME at 6.62, down 4 cents. Spire unchanged. ATIP 350 now, up 11.5 cents. ATIP volume is 202,000. No, I'm sorry. I gotta correct myself. My phone was wrong. Let me double check this. ATIP 350 on 73,800. Nothing coming in for sale on ATIP. That's a good sign. It's obvious because there's buying to get in, but there's nothing getting out. Not enough volume. And Spire, 29,000 volume. Wow. There's no serious selling, but there's obviously no bargain hunters trying to get in at the moment, and I'm at a loss to explain why. I really am. Spire to me, I think, is an absolute steal, but the street has to think that way too. Smart Rent up 9 and Cyxtera up a penny. ME down a nickel. Matterport down 35. GameStop up 2.94. SoFi down 12. Rocket Lab down 32 cents. Dow up 110, giving up the 150 gain we just had a few minutes ago. S&P still up 19.9 and NASDAQ up 97. These first 16 minutes, we've had some action here, some volatility, some up movement, down movement. Obviously, the clear winner are some of these big cap players. Looking here at Vanek up 458, IBM up 57. Microsoft just went negative $2, but Apple's up 279 to 180.36. Tesla up $104. Yeah, there's a winner there. Goldman up 10.45. There's another winner there at this moment in time. So again, if this market is going to be a mixed bag and it's not going to be a full-blown let's all get in at the same time routine, then what we have here is a scenario where you're going to start picking off call options. You're going to start writing call options on spikes and scooping recoveries. And Goldman Sachs might be one of those. Here we seem to be getting close to we might be topping into this 393 range. 394 range. So you might be writing 395s for Friday, 396s, 97s for Friday, to see if you can scoop them back a few bucks less later today. Again, I'm just winging it here. I'm calling it as I see it, as it's evolving in front of our eyes. Cisco down 30 odd cents right now, 63.02. Stock isn't going anywhere at the moment. From what I can tell you, Royal Caribbean at 78.42, perfect stock to buy puts on if you can buy a decent priced put contract without too much premium. Tesla 11.62 up 105. We seem to be topping out here. We hit a high of 11.69. We're now 11.59. This might be the top for Tesla for the day. You might be in a position. Any of you out there who can write call options like Nick, you might be looking at writing an 11.80, a 1200. If you can. I don't know your position though, so keep an eye on the Tesla. Microsoft down 287. Apple at 179.90 up 232, looking pretty powerful. The Dow Jones is now negative, just went red. It is now down 46 points. A straight shot down here from a 100-point gain to a 48-point loss. Something's going on. Somebody said something. What is happening with our friends at the Dow? Why is the Dow all of a sudden doing this shot? Because only a few minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, a market was pointing at a 125 gain with the Boeing and Goldman leading the way. We're down now 22. We're down 15 on the Dow. We must have had some kind of program trading coming in right off the get-go. We're up 4 points, only up 3 on S&P. We're up 45 on NASDAQ. It too took a shot negative. It came down. Not in the red yet, but it's come back. Down 29 points on the Dow. And I don't see a specific reason that I can tell you about. If I see it, I'll let you know. I'm watching for any kind of headline or something. Is there something somewhere going on the markets? Don't know. Down 44 on the Dow right now, and I have no breaking headline anywhere that I can point to you at or point at to tell us just what's going on. The Dow off 43. S&P is basically unchanged now. NASDAQ is only up 31. Breaking. Okay, Goldman, no, breaking. IHS Market, final USA manufacturing PMI revised down to 57 in December versus 57.8. That wouldn't do it. And I don't have anything else that is telling me what the hey is happening and why the hey anything is happening. I got nothing. Watching for any breaking headline anywhere to tell you about that would tell me why the Dow is now down 72 points after it was up 150 15 minutes ago. That's a 220 point reversal in the market. I do not know. And Rocket Lab down 32, SoFi down 32 cents. GameStop still up $1.20. Now up 180. Matterport down 76. ME down 7. Spire down 4 cents. ATIP up to 352, up 13. Going higher. Smart Rent up a penny. Sixter down 14. IBM still up 32 cents, but it's at 133.98. Microsoft down 5.49. Apple up 2.51, holding. Tesla only up 89 now. Goldman up $8.18. It's backing up as well right now. Cisco still down now 39 cents. Amazon still up 2. Facebook up $2. Google up down 4.50 at the moment. Costco down 8.60. Looking for any particular stock that is like way out there. Moderna off $20, and we've got Workday down $8. I have nothing else. Boeing is at 205, up 450. Was as high as 206.77. It's not taking a shot lower and like that. The Dow now is plus 5.6. Hello. Dow's now up 17, up 19 points. S&P up 1.2 points. NASDAQ up 15 points. Dow's up 24, climbing fast. What is going on? Is it computer trading to start the year? Is it algorithmic trading? We're up 43 now on the Dow again. Up 5 on S&P, up 28 on NASDAQ. I have no idea. 36-point gain on the Dow. We're coming on again quickly on the Dow Jones. I got nothing. I'm just a guy sitting in front of a computer, in front of a green screen, trying to figure out what's going on. Unbelievable. We got Rocket Lab down a quarter. We've got SoFi down 23 cents. GameStop up now 281. Matterport still down 80. 23andMe unchanged. Spire down 3 cents. ATIP at 352, up 13 cents. Smart Rent unchanged. Sixter down 14. Apple up $2, 14 cents to 179.71. Goldman up 9.50 again, climbing. Cisco down 40, and Tesla up 94 again. That is what's going on. I see nothing. I see nothing in any headline that would tell me what just transpired on the markets. The Dow now only up a point again, gyrating. now up 12. S&P up 3/4 of a point, now up a point. NASDAQ up 13. Okay, kids. Never a dull moment in the markets. We'll see. There's some swing trades going on. Make sure your bid and asks are stink offers and stink bids. Make sure that they're in order and they're out there, trying to take advantage of this market. If they're going to give you any kind of wacky trades, you take them and say, thank you, sir. May I have another? Let's see how it all works out. Yeah, it's a most interesting day already. First interesting 24 minutes. Wow, what a morning. All right. Thank you all for being here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Let's go here. Okay. Thought it's going to be a new room, but the lamp stays the same. There are no thumbs ups on my smart TV to click on. Maybe I should back out for a second. Article: if we're not getting a volume on GameStop to go back to 170s, could that also mean we should see it go back to the 130s? Not necessarily. Uncle Bruce, I got my stink bid offers for Spire. I'm waiting. Joe, ATIP is nice. And Matterport under 20, definitely buy territory. It is the start of a financial crisis. One people wondering, are we not selling Matterport at should have sold at 37. What is going on? Daniel wants to know. I just heard Pickholm saying that lumber went up in price, but not sure if that impacts Matterport very much. Maybe people are into 2022 secure over a new year. Microsoft took a nosedive, says Joe. Go ATIP. You can do it. Splitter SoFi volume clearly at 3.4 million. Let's see. Ron Williams, market got hit with bad PMI data. I guess that was a cause. And stock market needs a big cup of coffee. Maybe that's all it is. We've got a 22-point gain right now on the Dow, 1.5 points, 1.5 points on S&P, and 9 points on NASDAQ right now. And yeah, I tell you, it's a wild one today. It's a very interesting market, up 35 on the Dow. We are really gyrating around here quite a bit. We were down as much as 70 on the Dow. It dropped as much as 70 points, and is now up 30. So that's a 100-point recovery in 15 minutes after a 150-point drop. Rocket Lab down 27. SoFi down 16 cents. GameStop up $4. Matterport down now only 53 to 2011. ME up 4 to 670. Spire down 1.5 to 336. ATIP up 7 cents to 346. SmartRent up a penny. Cyxtera down 20 cents. AMC up 24 cents. Robinhood up 47. Vanik up 244. Home Depot down $3. IBM up 42 cents. Dow's now up 51 points. Microsoft still down $5, now $6. 605 drop on Microsoft. The low was 329.70. We're at 330.20, so 50 cents off the low. Apple up 306 to 180.63. The high 180.89, going for a new high on Apple. The low was 177.71. Tesla is up 96.92. Bed Bath Beyond up 41. BlackBerry down 23 cents. Royal Caribbean up 244. Goldman up 10.33 to 392.88, climbing back towards the high of the day of 394. But there might be opportunities to write Goldman's at 396.98 to 400 for Friday. There might be some trades here available on Goldman. Delays. Goldman Sachs delays return to office plans. Headline, by the way. Let's go. Oh God, I got impatient. I wrote a GameStop cover call 160, 281 premium expiring Friday. Hopefully I can buy it later today for cheap. Rex, the Orange. Thank you, Rex, for becoming the latest, greatest member of the Gold Bagel family. Thank you for joining in. You've upgraded from the regular membership to this one. Welcome to the club, my friend. Nice to have you here. Spire May, $3 call. Still good, Uncle Bruce. Spire, $3 call, still good. You know what? Buy the stock. Don't buy the contract. Just buy the stock. AB, thinking about picking off one. Uh, Pick up the stock. BW, I think too many people look too many days away from work in the markets, and somebody hit the sell order instead of the buy order. Michelle, it's a stat. It's a stat here in Canada. It was stat holiday today. I guess it's your New Year's Day delayed holiday right on because it's first day of the week. Michelle, thank you for being a gold member. You're one of the first to pop in, and love you for that. And I hope you're staying warm wherever you are in Canada, because the temperatures have been wacky up there, just crazy. All right, we're at 11.99 on Rocket Lab, down 29 cents. SoFi is down only 6 cents now to 15.75. GameStop still up 391 at 152.30. So Aurico, you've got a shot at making money with a 160. Let it just appreciate on you. Matterport down now 67 cents at 19.97 as we're now hovering around 20 bucks. ME up 11, 676. That probably is the high of the day, just about 355,000. That's an interesting recovery. The Dow is still up only 12. Now call it a 10-point gain on the Dow. We're up about a point on S&P. NASDAQ up 24. Let's go through some more here. Smart Rent 961 down 7. Cyxtera down 20 at 1241. ATIP 346 up 7 cents. Spire 338. Okay, 23andMe up a dime. It's 676. 677. ATI ME now high of the day. 677 up 11 on 356,000. There's some buying coming in on ME in the last 15 minutes. We bottomed out at 356 and we've come up 21 cents in like 10 minutes right now. Doug Fletcher, good morning, all. Happy New Year. Cam Hines, how you doing there, Cam? Thank you for upgrading to the gold member level. Appreciate that very much. Welcome to the party, pal. To the rest of us in the Festivus. Thank you for joining in and coming on board. This is absolutely wonderful. Thank you. We've got, like I say, Rocket Lab is down now 15 cents, 14 cents. SoFi is up a penny, gone green. GameStop up 430, 480 on GameStop, 153.25. Matterport now at 2017 again. Looks like we're jumping again on this market. Yep, the Dow's up 50. We're climbing again. What a market. We're up 8 on S&P. We're up 62 on NASDAQ. We have got a buy wave coming in here. There could be a computer buy wave, algorithmic. Definitely moving markets. So we're green now on SoFi, up 3. Green on GameStop, up 521. Green on ME, up 18 to 19 on 23andMe, 685. We're up 3 on Spire. We're up 9 on ATIP. Spire turned it around. Smart Rent only down 3 cents now. Cyxtera down 18 cents. Apple 180.89 up 332. SoFi up 4. Rocket Lab only down 12 cents to 12.16. Matterport, oh man, it's coming on. 2027 down 37 cents. It's coming on quick to a green position. Good to see all of a sudden this happening just in minutes. I mean, we're getting real whipsaws here. 38-point gain on the Dow, 6 on S&P, 67. Make that 71-point gain on NASDAQ. It is the leader. Definitely, it is the leader. I see what's going on. 10-year Treasury yield breaks over 160, highest level in a while. That might have been the reason why the Dow took a bit of a pop negatively. U.S. Treasuries for 10 years are now 160 on the yield. That might have caused a bit of a reaction. Germany 10-year down 0.135 of a percentage point. Italy is 1.19%. That's definitely gone up in the last while. Spain's 10-year 0.58, UK 0.97. That's not moving at all. That could be it. Nothing dramatic as far as U.S. rates goes, but 160 is a psychological barrier that people have been wondering about. Under 150 is a psychological barrier, over 160, but these shift all the time. We're expecting higher rates this year, but not now. We're expecting it in the summer, but there are the worry warts going, it could happen at any time. Michelle is saying good morning. Doug. Will is here. Hello, Canucks. A fellow Canuck checking in. Happy New Year, gang. Welcome, Will, to the show. Nice to have you here today. Your Goldman Sachs looking good. Had a nice little pop here today on Goldman Sachs, 392.88. We may have topped out here. We're at 393, the high of 394. You might be looking at 395 to $400 call options for this Friday or next Friday in the 400 to 405 mark. May want to take a look at those. Cindy B is saying, good morning, Uncle B. How you doing, Cam? Says Michelle. How do you go? There's a buy wave. All right. I'd be happy to roll this 160 anytime. Michelle, nice to see Will. Normally I'm heading to work right now, but I'm getting to hang with you guys today because it's a stat holiday in Canada today. Not in the US, I don't think, but it is in Canada. Eric, my portfolio has changed to a color that I haven't seen in a few months. What is this? What is this greenish tint? Where did that come from? That's kind of weird. 349 again on ATIP, up a dime. We're up 7 on Spire. Spire is 345. ATIP is 349. The race is on to $20 a share. ME up 20 cents to 686. This is the high of the day here. 688, 386, 387. We're on 389,000. ME is moving higher, and that is a bargain as our options. The 5s, the 6s, the 750s, steals of deals on ME, but buy them into next year or into this year, further this year. I got to say this year now. I can't say next year anymore because we're into 2022. My goodness. Matterport 2040 coming back quick, dropped as low as 1976. And, that was 66 cents ago. We're only down 24 cents on Matterport at 2040. We're coming on. 1.6 million, not a lot of volume, so it's turning quickly. GameStop, $6 a share gain now on GameStop, up $6. Nice to see this. 212,000 volume, nothing incredible, but it's nice to see it popping back higher. Nice to see it. If you're looking to write options, you might put in stink offers on 160s for Friday. Maybe 165s for next Friday. Stink offers. Put them up there high. Make them come to you and take them out. SoFi up a nickel, 1586. Volume on SoFi, 6.52 million. A very good pop in volume all of a sudden on your SoFi. The low was 1545, now at 1587. 42-cent gain in only 15, 20 minutes. Nice turnaround. We're up 6 cents on SoFi. Rocket Lab down 15 cents here at 12.13, coming on from the low of the day of 11.90. That's a 22-cent recovery. We're down only 16 now on 287,000. Not a lot of volume. The selling is light. We're surviving this first hour quite easily here with a slight loss, but not much. All right. Keep them coming, kids. Smart Rent down 3, Cyxtera down a quarter. We got Vanik back up 523 again, coming on. Home Depot still down 375. IBM up 18 cents. The Dow negative again, jumping everywhere. We're down 10 cents, 10 points on the Dow. We're down 5.3 points on S&P. We're up 76 on Nasdaq. Nasdaq is up. S&P is up. The Dow's down right now. Okay. Interesting. Construction spending is up 0.4% in November. Is a headline coming through here. Let me just double check. And after revised 0.4% rise in a prior month. So construction spending is higher in the U.S. Yields on 10 years are highest since November. Let's go. Okay. What else is happening here? I'm just checking headlines. Choppy session so far for 2022. Exactly. Goldman delaying return to office to later this year, later in the spring, looks like. All right, that's the deal. We're down 21 on the Dow, down again, and we're up 3.5 points on S&P, and we're up 70 on Nasdaq. Oil is up 7 cents. We're not going anywhere on oil right now. There you have it. That's the deal. Right at the moment. Okay, welcome one and all to this telecast. Pappy is saying, I was part of this airline nightmare yesterday. Long waits to load luggage. Arrived 2 hours late to Atlanta. Midnight, I guess, last night. Midnight never came. Waited 2 more hours for luggage. 2:30 a.m. Oh my God. Daniel, Uncle Bruce, did I already mention? I love your optimism. Thanks, Danielle. Nicholas, breaking Uncle Bruce suggesting buying stocks in the next year has already given up 2022. I'm already talking 2023. I already GameStop doing something. Bitcoin, I'm giving you thumbs ups. Thank you. Poppy, got a hotel, returned to the airport after 5 hours sleep. Luggage person wants to know why we did not stay all night to see about our luggage. Laughing out loud. Still no luggage. Where is the luggage? 5 hours. What's going on here? Pickcomb, someone fixed the coffee machine at the office. Oh my God. They're improving the office environment by fixing the coffee machine. Well, how about that? They're treating you like a human being. Oh my God. How about that? They want you back. Oh my God. Yeah. Here at the office, we drink coffee and make sales calls. By the way, the coffee machine's broken. Yeah, that's how this works. Yeah, you don't want to work for that organization. You really want to be there. Tesla holding a $96 gain. GameStop up $4.97. ME up 13. Up 12, 13 cents. At Goldman up 10.90. A SoFi down 3. Xterra down 29 cents. Rocket Lab down 22 and Matterport down 32 cents to 2032. These are some of the quotes right now we're following. Goldman, GameStop 153.42 up $5. All right. ME 683 up 17. ME high of the day 688. 438,000. We definitely have buying coming in on ME right now. We have buying coming in on Spire after hitting 333. We're now at 342, 343, but only 90,000 volume. So only a little buying. It moved it up about, I think 60,000 volume has come in on this thing. 347 on ATIP, high of 365. What a shot we had there. That was 18 cents ago. Sure like to see this come back again. Don't know if it will. But 210,000 volume, it's been a gyrator today. 343 to 365 on ATIP. What a morning. Smart Rent up 8 cents. Xterra is down 29. AMC up 36. Robinhood up 93. Vanek up 547. The Home Depot down 440. IBM up 41 cents. We've got Dow up 34 again. Just wow, we are whipsawing up and down on the big board here. Is trying to figure out where it's going. There's a lot of money coming in, and then there's a lot of wagering going on to start the new year. Shorters, longs, shorts, and everyone in between is playing this market. We're up 7.5 on the S&P, up 42 on the Dow, up 71 on the NASDAQ. Another buy wave coming in. Will Carruthers, GameStop, Jan 7, 160s. They're trading around 350. What do you think for a stinker of 450? I would put in a stinker at 445. Just get under that round number. Don't offer it at 450, 445. Let all the 450 guys sit there and you undercut them just a little bit and see if that comes your way. Vilbus, my SIL flew from New York to MSP Christmas Day and back on New Year's Day. No delays. Both flights actually landed early. Apple is running, says Daniel. Apple is running. We have it right now at, where have I got my quote here? There we go, up 347, 180, 104, trying to go for this high. I'm waiting for more premium on GameStop. Let's see. Brutal says DQ on that whole thing with your luggage. Poppy, I'm on my partner's phone. This is Bama Babe laughing out loud. Right on, Bama Babe. Right on. Wow, tons of fun with this luggage in Atlanta. Wow, that's crazy. That is insanity. 394 on Goldman, up 1145, pushing the high of the day around again. The high of the day, 394.40 on Goldman. We're up 44 points on the Dow, up 8 on S&P, and NASDAQ up 70 right now. Interesting how this market is reacting. Most interesting stuff. I'm just double checking my sight lines here in my room here. See how this all works out. Okay. The Dow up 51.9. Plus again, 1204 on Rocket Lab, down 24. 1572 on SoFi, down 9 cents. GameStop up 555 to 153.94. Matterport up 30, down 31 at 2033. ME is up 13. Spire up 4. ATIP up 7. SmartRent down 4. Cyxtera down 29. It's mixed. It's just mixed everywhere here. Microsoft still down 5, but not down 6. It got as low as 329. It's now at 331 for Microsoft. Apple up 357, 181.14. All-time high. Apple 182.13. So we're still about $1 away from an all-time high on Apple. I didn't think today would be the day, but it might take the shot to hit a new all-time high and to try to break the 3 trillion market cap number. 73-point gain on the Dow. 11 points on S&P. NASDAQ up 84. So these markets are definitely climbing. The NASDAQ still the big winner, up 0.52 percentage points. S&P up 0.25. The Dow only up 0.20. If the Dow were to match if the Dow were to match NASDAQ, we'd be up 170 points. But we're only up 74. Just to give you some perspective on this. Interesting stuff. 181.26 on Apple. There's a party happening over there. Okay. Fun times, isn't it? Let's see. How is Jen Jr. doing? She has basically recovered. She, over the weekend, just came right out of that COVID and is now feeling a ton better. She said she's 90% back. So we're really relieved about that. Michelle, Uncle Bruce, what would you buy? What call would you buy on ME right now? Okay, sorry. Reading difficulties. We're at 682 on ME right now. And let's take a look at some options here. My quotes might be a little off, so you're going to have to forgive me. Let me take a look at some contracts. July $5 calls are 230 to 255 for ME. The stock's 682. So this contract is $1.80 in the money, and the contracts are 230 to 255. Now, if you could buy those at 235 to 240, I'd call those a bargain because you have until July of 2022, 7 months from now. And you're only paying a dime a month time premium. That's a good buy here. Like the fives. The 750s I'm not so crazy about. They're 125 to 150 all time premium, and they're out of the money. I would not be interested in that. All right. Coming in closer, is there any hope? There are April's, I guess. April the 14th, 2022. The fives are showing 2 to 225 right now. So if you could scoop the fives at 205 maybe, but you know what? That is cheaper, but I got to tell you, I would buy the Julys first. I would absolutely buy the Julys at $2.35 if you can put a stink bid in there and get them at that price. That's the ones I would look at. Absolutely. Okay. That's ME. Evan, thumbs, hit the like for Bruce. DQ, Bama babe. That luggage is still in Antigua. Auntie, hi, Bama, babe. A cute partner. Lame duck. I think you should do In the Bed with Bruce on Thursdays. I should just lie down in this bed and just talk to you from there. Yeah, there you go. Poppy, DQ, Mercy. I hope now 11. Even found the virtual nearest airport to home, which is Montgomery. DQ, this is Bruce's OnlyFans streaming setup. Inderman. Uncle Bruce just sold one Goldman 400 for next Friday for 256. Now we're talking. There you go. I like that. Hey there, Miss Jen.
Announce myself.
Yeah, you're off camera. You're good. You can slide along here. You're going to be okay.
This is weird. I'm on the wrong side.
Yeah, that's right. You're over here, but now you're over there. Show them by poking me in the head. Just, see, she's over here now.
I'm closer to you.
Well, yeah, closer and closer. Oh no, I think I'm going to go over here. I'm a little afraid. I'm afraid. How you doing, babes?
I'm good. Trying to figure out where things are and how to work.
Everything's new here. New floor plan, new layout, new everything. We don't know where anything's
It's weird.
It's weird, man. It's just weird. Talk about weird, this market.
Oh yeah, what's happening?
Oh man, the Dow was showing a 150-point gain in the pre-market. Then
Okay.
by the time we opened up, it was like 90.
Okay.
Then we opened up and we got up to like 75 to like got up to 150. Then down to like 100, up to 120, and then we were down 100 points, like in 5 minutes. Then we came back.
Somebody said something.
Someone said something. So we're now up 97.8 on the Dow. We're up 16 on S&P. We're up 104 on NASDAQ, and we're climbing. So we're improving.
How's the volume? Is it back to normal?
It's goofy. The volume is goofy here and there. There seems to be good power coming in, but not so much power going out. I think there's money coming in, but not up.
Right.
And just before I went live, and I mean 30 seconds, I hit the live button, offline.
Oh,
The whole house went offline again, and I thought, oh gosh, I
go.
told everybody what was. Well, I couldn't tell anybody anything because I couldn't go on the air. But I've been on the air now since about 7:05 or about 5 minutes after it came back, 10 minutes after. But I was able to text on my phone on the show. I'm here. We're just down. But we were down yesterday. This condo, this complex, this golf course.
Beside us.
We were off all day yesterday. I couldn't get anything to work. I thought it was me, but
I'd just like to remind you that yesterday was week 15
of the NFL season.
Just throwing that out there.
You just throwing it out there. And the Steelers are playing tonight.
Yes. Beat the Browns, beat the Browns.
But if they beat the Browns, what are their odds of moving into a wild
19
card? Other
things have to happen.
19 other good things have to happen before the Steelers get into the playoffs. Okay, and this is Ben's possible last game ever, because even if you ever get into the playoffs, you're not going to have a home game.
No, we still have to play the Ravens. We have week 16.
So you could still finish first?
No.
Then you're not going to have a home game.
No. Oh, no.
You're a wild card.
Yeah.
So this is his last home game.
This is his last home.
This really is his last game at
Heinz
Field.
Yeah, I'm assuming we play in Baltimore next week.
You're on the road. Sure. Yeah, you're on the road, and
that's why they're saying.
And you're going to be on the road in the playoffs if you make the playoffs. Yeah. If 19 other things happen.
Right. Yes. No.
That doesn't look good for the Steelers. Doesn't look good.
Do you know what I just thought of? I never took bagels out of the freezer.
See, I told you last night, and you said, "Oh yeah, I'm going to do that."
Yeah.
Just get away from me.
Yeah.
You simpleton. You and your simpletons. Just get away from me. I'll take your bagels out. Yeah. Microwave time.
Microwave.
And then toasting time.
And this, it's really hard. And I understand why they do it. But they put the microwave above the hood, above the stove.
Yes.
Well, you're only 4'8", and I'm shorter than you are by quite a bit.
We do have that stepper thing.
Yeah.
But
that's
still,
why.
What a pain.
And it's a gas stove. I don't want to be reaching above flame.
No, you don't want to have like feathery type jewelry hanging off your neck.
Or boobs.
Or those.
Sticking out. Going, no, here, catch those on
just how low are those over top of the stove when you're reaching up? Let's not go there.
They're not low. They're just right around flame height.
Well, you know what that means? That means you have to wear stiletto heels around the house.
Well, no.
So that your boobs are higher than the gas stove.
It means I need to wear like fireman Carhartt coveralls just to make tea.
That's right. The hardship that is endured by people of a certain age in a first world scenario in Palm Desert. It is unbelievable, the hardships that we...
How is the coffee this morning?
Okay, so in Creston, I have my cappuccino maker, and I would produce coffee to, a very high standard. Then
he only has one cup.
Only one cup. Well, I try to have one big cup of coffee, which is like. Then at the last condo, we had the
Keurig.
The Keurig.
Yeah.
The one at a time maker. So I was making like small 6-ounce shots of coffee, and I would top those two into a big cup with cream, and I'd have the ultimate latte. Here we have a drip coffee maker, and so I'm using drip coffee and a filter, and so I managed to make
Did it taste like coffee? You put in enough grounds?
I put in more than maybe necessary because I want a strong coffee. I want to
Right.
wake up. But I guess it wasn't strong enough this morning for my viewers, my gold bagel member
Yeah.
viewers, because I created the gold
Right.
member investment alert show, which is generally a live telecast just for gold members. It's one of the perks of being a gold member, the whole thing. So I create the show
Did you
and
forget to
no,
say who
I
it was
set it
for?
all up and then I did the show. I went live and I did the show. But about 3/4 of the way through the thing, I'm noticing there's no comments coming through.
Oh.
I'm thinking, where is everybody? Like, gee. So I finish it, right? And I end it. And then I'm looking and I noticed that I got an email from my buddy in Beach Boy who sent me an email. Say, hey buddy, you moron,
Hello.
you reloaded your gold member show from Friday as the show for us this morning. We've already seen this, right? Well, then I realized, what I actually did was I released it to the channel. To anyone can watch it. And I thought, well, okay, so anybody, that doesn't matter to the current gold members because they want to know what happened this morning. That's exclusive to them.
Right.
So I released the show. I jiggered in my YouTube channel to share the link to the show I did live that no one watched, that now anybody can watch. And so the coffee wasn't strong enough this morning. Okay, that's what we're trying to get to here. How was the coffee? It was a disaster because this happened. But I then got through everything else and we're here. So
I would like to go out and make some tea.
And I'd love a bagel.
What kind of bagel would you like?
Well, I'm thinking it's got to be a cream cheese. No, it's got to be a grape jelly.
Grape jelly?
It's got to be a classic.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So, yes, thank you, Miss Jan, so much. Yeah, as long as you stay over there, you won't be on camera if you don't want to be on camera.
There's a lot of reflective surfaces in here.
Yeah, but no, you don't. Yeah, if you wave in, I'll tell you if your hand shows up or not. Nope, I don't see your hand yet.
Can you see it in the mirror over there?
I don't see it on the mirror at all on my thing here.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so you're good.
Thank you, babe.
Yeah, thank you, babes. Oh man, the logistics of setting this up. Look at the GameStop up 740. Giddy up. ME up 20 cents to 686. Spire up 8 cents to 346. ATIP up 14 to 353. Go, you guys. Go to the moon. Why don't you? Matterport still off 57 cents and Rocket Lab still off 17. SoFi up 4. Come on, markets. We're up 118 on the Dow. We're up 17 on S&P. We're up 112 on NASDAQ. We're definitely improving here for sure. European stocks attempt a fresh record high as 2022's trading gets underway. That's a good sign because if Europe hits record highs, we can hit more record highs over here. That would be terrific. Fantastic. Insider, Inder, way to go on writing these Goldman calls. Writing that Goldman call. Way to go. 405 even. That's even better. 405 strike, even better. I like that. We're showing Goldman now 394.84 up 12.29, and you're 10 out of the money. Nice right. That's a nice right. NW says, please God, don't buy ME calls. DQ, Obama, babe, right on. Hopefully they get your stuff back. They should deliver it right to your home. Have DQ. They should, but they would not. Nelson Pillow talk with Uncle B. GM, Miss Jen. Good morning, Miss Jen. From Nelson. Good morning, Jen. From Larry. You should be afraid, Bruce. You should be afraid. OnlyFans channel with Uncle Bruce. Lame duck. We can see your reflection in the window. Quick, sick. Good morning, Uncle Bruce. I love these stink bids. I put them in for SoFi, Spire, and ATIP, both on stock and options. Everything got hit except ATIP. Can I just have a small dip before a run, please? How about that? Will, Jen walks in, new high of the day on GameStop. Science. It's incredible. AB, Rocket Lab is launching a Razor 4 this month. I'm guessing, expect a pop before the launch and a pull back afterwards or during. KY Jelly, anti-gen being on the left side now is a bullish sign for the market. DQ, good morning, honorary Yinzer Gen, right on. Anti-PC Steelers will win. DQ 3% odds for the Steelers to make the playoffs. Mallow, hey, Uncle B sold GameStop cover call 160 expiring 107 for 375. All right, on. So that expires this week. Brought in 375 for a 4.5 day time frame. Right on. 155.59 up $7. Keeping your eye on the GameStop. You might want to write those. Any of you else of you who are thinking of writing a contract, you might write those, but you might want to put in stink offers. Maybe more like 420, 445, maybe 485. See if you get a little more of a pop. You might get the fill. 155.59. You want to pull the pin on this closer to $5 if you can as well. Whatever you can get, you want to take the biggest you can get. Good morning, Jen, from John Gonzo. Hey, this is a family channel. Coyote, 22 off on a wild start. Dan Hammer. Hey, Jen, that was a family show. DQ all in. Michael, let's go, Bruce. Nicholas, this is a nice story. Uncle Bruce and Jen talking about some microwave that's now above a stove. We all know you're still in Creston. You're fooling. You're not fooling us. We know you're still in Creston. You haven't left. You never left. 395.50 on Goldman Sachs, up 1307. Go, baby, go. Love that. 23andMe at 683 right now, still just off the high of 688. The Dow up 116, S&P up 18.2 points, NASDAQ up 121. Looking a lot better than about half an hour, 40 minutes ago. Rocket Lab only down a dime now, 12.18. SoFi up 9 to 15.90. GameStop up 721 to 155.60. Matterport down 57 to 20.07. Spire up 9 cents to 347. ATIP up 13.5 to 352 to 353. SmartRent off 8 cents and Cyxtera down 23. Okay, IBM 134.51 up 85 cents. Microsoft down only 420, was down 6 plus. It's coming back. Apple up 306 to 180.63. Tesla up $94 and 33 cents to 11.51. Bed Bath Beyond up 121. BlackBerry down 9. Royal Caribbean up 479 to 81.70. 81.70 on Royal Caribbean, and the CDC is recommending no one go on a cruise ship. Unbelievable. It's incredible. Goldman up 12.79. Cisco down 45 cents to 62.92. Anyone writing calls on Cisco's got to be happy. The stock is giving up a little gain here because it's profit-taking time. It could reach 60. It might break it, might not, but it's done really well. It's still up. 62.91 is holding very nicely. What else is going on? Norwegian's up $1.50. Carnival's up $1.50. They're both $22. Amazon up $43. Facebook up $4, but Google down $4.50. It's not participating in the run, interestingly. Costco down $10 to $5.57. The post-Christmas blues, I suppose. Let's see what else is happening. Anybody else? American Airlines up $114 to $19. Contracts could be written there around $20. Let's see what else is going on here. Moderna down 18.60, having hit a low of 231, now at 235, and it just did pop up to about 237. So it's interesting to see if Moderna's hit a bit of a bottom here and might have a bit of a run back up. 14 times earnings now in Moderna, really cheap. That's really cheap. All right, there you go. We have Micron up $1.23, Intel up $1.10 as well. Okay, the Dow now only up 78, giving up some ground again, up 13 on S&P, up 119 on NASDAQ. NASDAQ is definitely the leader, up 0.75 percentage point right now. Bagel Babe Project Find Antigens PPE. Happy New Year all from LL. Will, all right, the 445 GameStop hit, ready for the dip now, and Jen has left the room. Right on, there's the stink offer on the GameStop. Beautifully done. 155.66. Like I say, if some of you can get 470 for them or 495 for these 160 GameStops that die Friday, maybe there's your trade. SoFi heading for 16, says LL. 15.92 up 11. Right on. Happy New Year, Bruce and all. Rico's going, whoa. Bama Bay back on my mobile phone. Had to charge it. Loved Antigua, but ready to get home. On the road now, heading to sweet home Alabama. Right on, Bama. Sean and Wendy, good morning, Auntie Jen. Hope you like your new place and Happy New Year's to you. Cheddar, good morning and good luck to this year to everybody from Cheddar Stacks. Will, thoughts on the stink bid on GameStop? 160s for this Friday. Picked it up, 445. Buy it back for. So I seem to remember you saying if you can take 70%, you should do it. Yeah, they're going to die this Friday. Right now, they are worthless. They have no book value because the stock's at 155.66. So, Will, there's two ways you're going to buy your contract back. The first way is if today the shares want to give up this gain. I'm not saying they would, but if they did, there could be depreciation on your contract, which could give you a day trade. On the other hand, if they sit around this 155, 154 range, 156 overnight, and tomorrow we open in this range again, this contract will lose $1 tomorrow during the day. It'll get down to the 350 range just on time depreciation. If the shares, however, do dip to 152 tomorrow during the day, and we have the 1 day, obviously, of lost time, we could be back into the 275 level pretty quick here. Now, you sold at 445. I'm thinking you want to buy in the 150, 175 range. If it could happen really fast, that would be great. But on the other hand, you could put in a stink bid of 176 and just see if that comes your way between today and tomorrow. Again, if the shares are sitting at 156 here, 157 into tomorrow, into Wednesday, the contract will slump into the $3 level, 290 level anyway, just on time because it's Wednesday and they die Friday. Even if the shares reach 158, 159 by Thursday, they'll still be sitting around $3 at best. They get a dip at any time to this 152, 151, 153 level anytime today, tomorrow, Wednesday. These contracts will break $2 very quickly because they will be several series out of the money. And you'll score a gain. So sit tight, enjoy, watch the depreciation, although give the stock a chance. You never know. It might still have $1 more in it. It might not. It might have 3 more in it. Might not. It might get to 160 and back off to 154. We all know this on GameStop. All righty. Happy birthday. Happy New Year, Cheddar Stacks from Bama Babe. Anti-Bama Babe, where the skies are blue, there's no place like home. Alabama. So true, says Bama Babe. Not even 400,000 volume on GameStop, but it's up $8, says Coyote. That's true. It's the New Year bump. We had a little back off though on Friday. We did drop on Friday a little bit, so this is just a recovery of a bit and a little gain. So it's not that big a run, but it is, better. It's looking better. Yeah. 67-point gain on New York on the Dow. We've given up a little bit of ground here. Now it's 70. S&P is up 12.5. NASDAQ is up 120 points. Oil is up 41 cents a barrel right now. All right. Treasury, the 10-year Treasury briefly broke 1.60 apparently to kick off the year, highest mark since November. But this is not a surprise to the market as a whole. Rocket Lab down only 8 cents now to $12.20. SoFi up 6. GameStop up $8 to $156.54. Matterport down 50 cents to $20.14. Now, Matterport contracts, I believe, are still, unfortunately, monthlies. The last I saw, unless something's happened that I'm not aware of, I'm looking at the options now. The next contract to expire for Matterport, January the 21st. So that is it. And then we have February's. So the contracts that you could be writing on Matterport would be either 20s, 2250s, or 25s. 25s will only bring you 45 to 50 cents. 2250s will bring you 80 to 90 cents. 20s would bring you 165 to 170. It doesn't sound like a lot of premium, but if you multiply Matterport by 7, almost 8, you would equal GameStop's price of about 160 a share, 155. So 8 times Matterport is a $160 stock. 8 times a 165 contract would be 8 plus about 5, it would $13, the equivalent of writing a GameStop contract, a 160 GameStop. You'd receive $16 for January 21st, 3 weeks out. This is a fair price, actually, for a $20 contract on Matterport. But you know, and I know, Matterport can move $1 a day either direction. It can move $2 a day or more. At the moment, it's off 37 cents to 20.37. When will Matterport do a reversal and pop back on? Because it's had a run all the way down from 37 to 35 to 33 to 28 to here. When, we don't know. But the Jan 21 20s die in 18 days. They're 165, 170 right now. That's free money. On the other hand, you can write 1750s and bring in about 3 to 310 ballpark, maybe. That's, however, 2050, and that's no premium, so not worth your while to write those. 2250s, yeah, maybe it's worth your while to write those, 85 cents. Again, it's like writing a call option on GameStop for like 650 ish on a contract, like a 170 something contract. Fair premium, but not very exciting, is it? No, it isn't. We'll have to see. Right now, Matterport down 40. Look, if Matterport wants to come back to 21 today, and you look at writing a 20, you're writing an in-the-money contract. Do you want to be doing that? 2250 might be the one you want to write. Maybe it'll pop back to 130.35. That might be the price. I don't know. It's off 23 cents. The 2250 is off 23 cents to 85 cents right now on the day, with the drop that we've had. Again, this quote is a little old on my option, but so we're showing Rico. Now, if I had only listened to you this morning, Bruce, I should have waited for the first hour to write the GameStop cover call. Agreed. Will, cheers, Uncle Bruce. Thanks for the airtime. You got it. Scott, got my GameStop covered calls. 445 too. Thanks for the tip. Right on, Scott. Scott Brewer, let's get paid. Flanagan missed the show. 2-word summary. Happy New Year. Whipsaw, that's another 2-word idea. Farragon is praying. Spire and ATIP are tied. 348, 349. Yes, Spire up a dime. ATIP up a dime. They're running together all the way to $20 together right now. Here we go. ME up 16 cents to 682. Matterport down 46. GameStop up 880 to 157.19. If you're writing 160s for this Friday, try to get now 470, 495. Write stink offers on those contracts. Try to get closer to $5 on those if you can. I don't know if you can, but you could try. SoFi up a nickel, 15.86. We're down 20 on Rocket Lab. Smart Rent down 2. Cyxtera down 18. IBM 134.80 going for the 135 mark. The Dow is up 64 points. S&P up 12. NASDAQ up 117. And we're looking at Microsoft now at a 440 loss. It was down over 6 today. Apple 180.93. 180.102. Just jumped through 181 like a hot knife through soft butter. Up 344. Apple's all-time high, 182.13. $1.11 away from where we are right now. Apple. Tesla up $96 at $11.53. Bed Bath Beyond up 74. BlackBerry down 6 cents. Royal Caribbean up 434 to 81.24. Puts to buy on Royal Caribbean. Unbelievable. Goldman up $13, 595.65. Writing 400s for Friday or 405s for Friday or next Friday might be the play for some of you on option premiums. Oh, Jen, thank you.
Shouldn't take as long tomorrow.
Oh, lovely. Well, of course they'll be thawed. Yes.
Oh, so the butter.
And the butter will be thawed too. Yeah. We were as low as 37 last night here. 37 degrees.
Yes.
That's getting close to freezing, I mean, how is that possible? But we're 64 and we're at 75 in the next 2 days.
I know.
We're warming up.
There's lots of dew on the golf course. You can definitely see the dividing line of where the sun is shining and where it isn't yet.
Is it something? Yeah, we got light because I got light coming in the skylight now.
Sun is up, definitely. It's been up for a while now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, is that good? It's very crunchy.
Love it.
had to toast it twice. So now, who knows what tomorrow would look like, but we're starting to fiddle with the knob.
We're fiddling with it.
Fiddling with the knob.
We're fiddling.
Can't be a good thing.
If you can check with me maybe in about 20 minutes on my cola,
Okay.
because I'm about half.
Okay.
Thank you, man.
We'll try to.
We'll try to remember.
We'll see you around 11.
I'll never forget what's his name. That guy, what's his name, that I've been with since 76. I'll never forget what's his name. It's a hard world. It's not easy. Oh, man. So good. Oh, boy. Need a bagel, baby. Let's go, Marcus. Let's go. Anti-PC. And by the way, Aspire and HIP were on the 2021 best and worst list for SPACs. Guess which list they were on? Oh, no. For performance. Arico, what have you done? He's become a gold level member. Arico, thank you so much for upgrading to the gold level status. Love having you here. You'll be able to catch my live, hopefully my properly synced up live update show tomorrow. The pre-market update only for gold members, gold bagel members. You never know what time it comes on, but it is on before my regular time show, which is 8:30 Eastern. Those of you who are gold bagel members get the heads up on what to look for in the market, what to worry about, what to get excited about, what kind of options trading you might be doing today, what kind of rights you might be doing, all that sort of stuff. I'll be doing the alerts for gold bagel members tomorrow morning. And Arico, you're part of the group now, and we welcome you very much. Thank you, buddy. Oh, boy. The Dow down up 61 now, up 61. S&P up 10. Nasdaq up 118. Okay. Rocket Lab 1208 down 20 cents. SoFi is green up 7. GameStop up 8.96. You can write 160s for a nice premium today for this Friday. Matterport 2028 down 36 cents. ME up 17 cents right now, 683. Spire up 11, up 12. Looks like it's up 13 to 350. ATIP 349. The race is on. ATIP is up a dime. Spire's up 12.9 cents. Go, baby, go. Only up. Bedtime bagel. Gorgeous grape jelly bagel. Zzz, on the jelly. Oh, yeah, baby. It's so good. It's just so good. Thank you, Arico, for becoming a gold member of this channel. I really appreciate it. Really do. Love you guys. We're up 80 on the Dow. Climbing again. Climbing. Go, Dow, go. AMC CEO Adam Aron's New Year's resolution: refinance debt at lower rates. Man, another resolution would be to pay off the debt by issuing stock. Issue stock and pay off debt. Then you can renegotiate it lower, because as you eliminate it, the guys who still have it will negotiate with you, knowing that you can get rid of them. Just saying. Oh, man. I need that. GQ, GameStop, 160 calls written for Friday, 495. Yes. We got 445 rights. We got 495 rights going out now. Way to go, you guys. Now, if you're looking to write some right, offer them at 530, 545. If you got anybody you want to write for 160, pull the string on them. Tell them to come and get you. Stink offers. They can pay you handsomely. 157.50 on GameStop, up 911. Nice. Okay. Good comment, Auntie. They don't want to be on that list anymore. Exactly. Austin, I can't tell you what they're doing. Where is that CEO? When, how, what, when? I don't know. Market's crazy. 525 stink bid for running GameStop 160 Fridays just hit. Lovely. 545, 595s. Put them out there. They need to. Enrico, Bruce, if GameStop hits 168, would I have some time to roll over before Friday? Am I getting exercise quickly? You have plenty of time. You got right up until Friday. Don't worry about it. Just relax. Yeah. Let the stock go. Let it go up. Let it go up. 158. Let it go up. You see, he wants to go this high? Start offering 645 calls. You have the time. Good news is SoFi and Matterport were on the best performing list for SPACs. How about that? No, don't thank me. Thank you for everything you do, Bruce. Thank you, Arico. Thank you, DQ. Arico, it would have been, it'd have to run to 200 for you to risk getting a sign. Thanks, DQ. Yeah, no problem. Don't worry about that. 157.77 on GameStop. SoFi unchanged now. Matterport down 57. ME up 7. Spire is up 11, and ATIP up 8. 349 and 347. The race is on. Go, baby, go. Up 88 on the Dow. Up 15 on S&P. Up 126 on NASDAQ. Well, welcome all. It's your bagel eating host, new secret location here in Palm Desert, California. Oh, man. You know, this is your first bagel with us for the year. That's right. The 2022 a series of bagel eating has begun. And it is delicious. Sesame seed bagel with grape jelly and butter. Oh, it's so nice. So nice. Let's hope it's a very, very prosperous 2022 for all of you. You begin to make your moves right now into various contracts. Time to start making stocks pay you for holding them. You're not a charity, you know. That's not what you're here for. Time to be paid for holding your stock. Goldman Sachs 395 up 1269. 400s and 405s can be written now. GameStop up $10. Nice. 645 to 695 contracts now for 160 dying this Friday. Could be the right. You want to write a GameStop contract for next week Friday? Look at 165s. Very good. Friday after that, look at 170s. Apple up 350. Cisco still down 50 cents. Spire 348. ATIP 347. Go, baby, go. Oh boy. So good. Love those bagels. How'd it go? Yeah, you're not rolling anything over right now. Just sit tight. I have GameStop bids set. I thought the 445s are juicy. They're getting juicier all the time. I wrote one for 475 at 160. Lorraine says, right on, Lorraine. Right on. What's cooking Wendy? Jan 14 GameStop 165. Stink bid 725 just filled. Bama, my GameStop at 150 strike price got assigned at 157 after hours on a Friday. Oscar, GameStop will hit 200 soon. Wow, we always hope for the upside. We don't know, but we always hope. 158.69 now on GameStop, up 10.30. And looking at 160 calls for Friday. Trying to get closer now to $6. Maybe even 6.45 might be the price. Right on. And the ink is saying these aren't stink bids. The math supports it. That's true. That's why you want to pull it out there. Put them out there further ahead. Stay ahead of that market. So if the market is now 575 to 595, put a stink offer in at 645, or put in a stink offer in at 695. Stock wants to pop a buck and a half real quick. You might get taken out. You might get lucky. But the point is that you've got an offer out there that's a fair offer if the stock reaches a certain price. The problem is that you can't physically type in fast enough in order to sell a contract when you see the stock make a run like that, because it might go up and down $2 real quick, and you never had a chance to get your order in to sell anything. That's why you have stink offers. You put them out there at a set price. You put them out there and let the market come to you. And if they take you out, they take you out. And you say, thank you very much, may I have another? And we move on. Are we writing this week, Congress, or too soon? We're writing. We're writing. TOS shows that market makers think currently a $4 moves on the table today. People are thanking people and saying hi to people and wishing everybody a new year and everything great. I love it. 157.50 on GameStop, 15.90 now on SoFi, up a 9 cents. We're still down 19 on Rocket Lab. Matterport 2023 down 41. ME up 13 to 679. The high of the day now has been 688 on 696,000 volume on ME. Spire 351 up 13.5 cents. This is the high of the day right now. 351.5 on 211,000. There is very quiet start, and now it's coming on. Over at ATIP, the low of 343, the high of 365. Right now, 350 up 11 on ATIP on 309,000. Where else are we at? Smart Rent down 9, Cyxtera down 19 cents. That's where we're at right there. On IBM, we're up $1.05, 134.71. Microsoft down 442. Apple up 348 to 181.06. Tesla up $108. Goldman Sachs up 12.56 now at 394, 395 range. Let's see. God, my bid just missed, says Coyote. Sextel. Uncle Bruce has to eat a dozen golden bagels in one sitting to turn the SPAC market around, accepting the challenge. ATIP Spire are tickling each other. Look at them go. Vilbus, I wrote a GameStop 170 for this week for 245. Conservative and not much return, but I don't want to roll week 1 of 2022 if I don't have to. Good move, Vilbus. Good move. Absolutely good move. Not a problem. Yeah, Royal Caribbean up 410, 394.42 on Goldman now up 11.87. Cisco down 52 cents on the morning. Amazon up 62, Facebook up 350, Alphabet up 644 right now. As we are watching our first day of 2022 of trading go through here, we're up 61 now on the Dow, up 12 points on S&P, 127 on Nasdaq. We're up 46 cents on a barrel of gold. UBS has been given a neutral rating for UBS gave a neutral rating to Cyxtera this morning before the opening with a target price of $14. In case you missed that, hasn't affected the stock yet, but UBS joins RBC, Truist, Citigroup, and Raymond James as firms that have given buy ratings or maintain ratings or outperform ratings on Cyxtera with a target price of anywhere from $12 to $15 a share. Stock is currently sitting at $12.42 today, down 19 cents. $12.09 on Rocket Lab, down 19. SoFi now up 14 cents to $15.95. High of the day, $16.13. Can it take another run? This is the best level since the opening on SoFi. 10.8 million volume. Buying keeps coming in on SoFi. Market is moving higher. GameStop 157.07 up 868. Matterport down 44 cents. ME up 13. Spire up 13. And ATIP up 11. Spire's at 351.5 and ATIP at 350 now. ME 679. There you have it. That's your morning action so far, you guys. Let's see. That's right. DQ says Vilbus, profit is profit. $1 or 100. It's all good. Red Solo, it doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning. Exactly. Winners cash checks. Losers go, shoot, should have done this. I should have done that with my stock. Why did I do that? Winners cash checks. All righty. Fun times at the OK Corral here. Lots to watch, lots to keep an eye on here as we continue to plot along with these markets. 1184 gain on that. Goldman Sachs looks great. Tesla up $95. GameStop up $9. Nice to see $9 gain on the GameStop. Always love to see that. Love to see pops in the middle of the day, opportunities to write contracts, scoop up some contracts on dips or time depreciation. We love it. It's what we're here for. It's what we're looking for. Matterport 2023 down 41, looking for a breakout to come back up here. Will it happen? We're waiting. We're here. We'll see what it does. 350 now on Spire and ATIP. They're trading at identically the same price. $3.50 a share right now. That's where we're at on these two guys. GW is saying, I wrote a GameStop 160 call last week for like $5. I'm just waiting to see until later this week. Right on. Well done. Let's see. Folks saying hi to each other and comparing notes. Very good, very good, very good. Yeah, if you can write a 160 call for this Friday, or 162.50, if you can get a decent enough price. If you can write maybe 165 or 170s for next Friday on GameStop. Look for shrinkage. Look for time depreciation. You want to write a GameStop for 3 weeks at say 170.75. If you can get closer to $10 for those, I'm not even sure what they're trading at. I'm just winging it here. I don't know. You can bring in a nice premium on some GameStop calls. Let the time depreciation work in your favor. Hey, any dip on the stock, you'll obviously buy back early, but otherwise the clock will get you a winner. Will get you a winning trade here. There's nothing wrong with the extra money coming in on your account since you're holding the stock anyway. Why aren't you writing calls? Absolutely, way to go. Let's see here. Take a look at some more quotes. Dow is holding a 56-point gain. The Apple now 180.74, up $3.17. Tesla up 112 now to 11.69. We got Royal Caribbean up 450, Goldman up 1165 to 394, Cisco down 56 cents right at the moment. Let's see here. There we go. Moderna 235.86, down $18. The low of the day 231. Looks like Moderna has hit the low of the day so far. Trying to climb off it, but not doing a pretty bang up job about it. 14.1 times earnings on Moderna. Definitely cheap paper here in the pharmaceutical area. Let's see. SoFi 16 says LL. Thumbs ups for Bruce. ATIB Spire neck and neck at 350. SoFi 1604. We are climbing quickly on SoFi now. The high today 1613. That was the opening, and we're now at 1604. That's the best since the first 10 minutes after the opening. 11.3 million on SoFi. Go, baby, go. Up 23 cents. Rocket Lab 1214 down 14 right now. GameStop 158.22 up 982 at the moment. And 352 on Spire now. New high, up 14 on Spire now. 352 a share on 218,000. No volume. Whatever buying is coming in, it can't find anything for sale. There's nothing there. So if the buyers are nibbling up whatever's available, there's nothing down here. It's dribs and drabs. So very little volume is moving up this stock, 14 cents already. Good sign. So ATIP is behind it at 350, up 11 cents on a volume of 317,000. So both of these stocks are climbing on very light volume right now. Good sign. We need SoFi to see if it wants to take a real shot here and get closer to $20 for us. The time is now. The streams have crossed, says Larry. They have crossed the streams. H. Gregory, hi, Uncle Bruce. I want to write a poor man covered call on Apple. Should I wait for it to come down from all the highs, or does it matter since the long haul will probably keep going up in the long haul? There you have it. I've been warning you that if you were here this morning, I was saying to everybody, watch for Apple to attempt a run at an all-time high price, 181 something, and then eventually a 182.80 price to get a $3 trillion print. Watch for that. Now, I wasn't expecting it today, because the way it was looking this morning, it just didn't look like it was going to lead the market. But Microsoft is down 460 and Apple's up 320. So the sentiment is there. There are people out there thinking along the lines that I'm talking about. There are people thinking that Apple will break 182.80. But the question is, then what? Will it go back to 178 again, or will it go to 185 and 186? So if you're buying an in-the-money call, deep in-the-money call for mainly book value only, great. You can use that as your poor man covered call contract to write calls against it. But I don't want you to, don't even think about writing a 181 or 182 call at this moment. You've got to let the stock break 182, 183, and then write 185s, maybe 186s short term against your calls. So there you go. GameStop's IV is only 1.115 right now. If when it pops and you go to roll, you'll be dealing with way higher IV. Wait for crazy to sell calls, maybe. I don't know. I don't follow these technicals so much. I just look at the volume here. I look at the activity. I look at the price action. I mean, it is having a good day, a straight up day here after a little fishy opening. 654,000 volume is better than lately, but not like unbelievably great. But let's face reality. There is no tax loss selling anymore on any stock. And so these shares, some of these shares and some of these companies, when they pop a little bit, there'll be a gap. There'll be a gap of selling. There won't be any because the tax loss excuse is gone. And so now it's a capital gain time. You think long now for 2022, and this is the first day of trading. So GameStop's doing great today, up 1067 right now. It's good. But 160 contracts for Friday are vulnerable because, sure, they're probably getting closer to $4.50 to $5 right now. Maybe $5.50 to $6 could be the high here. But they are, vulnerable to a pullback. Stock backs off $3-4. Those calls will drop a couple of bucks quickly. And there's that, potential to score a little day trade on your contracts. Obviously, if you hold them through tomorrow, thank you, Miss Jen, so much. If you hold them through tomorrow, the shares are sitting at 155 tomorrow, 156. These calls will give up a buck and a half. Time premium will start to evaporate on them. So, keep an eye on that. I'm gonna have to get a little table in here just for this sort of stuff.
Well, there's a little stooly thing over there.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Well,
We're figuring out logistics in this room. Here in Creston, these bedrooms are, they're different, and
keep moving you around.
exactly. And you got these backdrops here that make you think I'm in Palm Desert. You guys are just, I got you totally fooled. Anyway, GameStop, let's see how it goes. 158.32 right now, up 993. ME 682 up 16, 352 on Spire, 350 on ATIP, 1604 on SoFi up 23 cents. Go SoFi, go. Still down 14 on Rocket Lab. Bobby, maybe be doing the work from home thing. Let's go COVID lockdowns. Gonzo, ATIP SoFi is like watching a very slow horse race. I meant Spire and ATIP. I hear you. Thanks for asking. Happy New Year to you and Sean from Auntie. Everyone's saying hi to everybody else. It's great. We're up $10 on GameStop, 158.40. If you're looking to write GameStop contracts, you might be able to get closer into the 6 level. I'm going to take a peek right now just for my own curiosity. What are GameStop 160s for this Friday doing? They are right now, was it 545 to 560 is the bid ask right now, as far as my machine shows, and I'm probably behind the 8 ball right now. So offering them at 595 or 645 might be the price to offer them for, to see if you can scoop them, sell them at a nice price. Gaudi says sold a 162.50 strike for $4.75 for this Friday. Nice job. I like that. Good right. Now looking at 495 on those, maybe 520 on those. The 165s are still showing 360 to 405 bid ask. Maybe 395 might be the right price for 165s. But if the stock pops another buck, then 165s could be as good as 420, 445. The 160s will pop through 645, something like that. DQ 525 to 565 for 160s right now. There you go. 525. Okay, there you have it. 158.40 on the stock right now. So, they're going a little higher. Some folks have already sold them at 445 today. Some sold, 475. Not worried about this pricing like if they're running away on you. They're not. The shares are not running away either. Here they are now, 156.78, up 839. So they're giving up. There you go, DQ. 495.10. They just dropped 35 cents a piece. There you go. That's how this goes. These will pop and then they'll drop, and the stock, same thing. So that's why stink offers. You put out stink offers to sell and stink bids to buy back cheap. That's the game plan here. We got a 17-cent gain on Matterport at 683. We're at 351. Thank you, Gregory. Thank you for that donation, Gregory. Appreciate it. We're at 351 on Spire, 347 on ATIP. Greg just made a donation to me on PayPal. Thank you very much. The link he found down below. Thank you all so much. Thank you, all of you who are joining this channel as Gold Bagel members. Thank you for coming in here as Gold Bagel members. You're now eligible to make comments on this program, use the emojis. You're also now going to get daily pre-market updates for Gold members only. Gold Bagel members get a pre-market update that I do even before I start going on the air at 8:30 Eastern with today's thoughts and key things to watch out for, giving you a little heads up, a little more time to do some due diligence. If I see anything wacky, wild, and crazy you need to know about, you're going to hear about it first so that you're on top of it. The membership has its privileges, and thank you. Also, Wednesday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, prime time with Uncle Bruce, is now reserved only for Gold Bagel members. Please join us live on Wednesday. It's an open Q&A. You can ask me anything you want about your account, your trading, the market, whatever you think. We cover it all, and I appreciate you being here. We love it. Aviator, thoughts on writing puts on GameStop, 155s at $5. Now, I'm assuming you're talking about this Friday. Am I right? I think you are. You're talking about writing a cash secured put for Friday at 155. I'm not wild about it, like super wild about it. You might want to look at maybe another week out. You might want to look out to the 155s for next week because they're pushing between 750 and $8 sort of thing, maybe a little better than that. That might be where you want to look at. You could look at 150s for next week in that 556 range, or you could go to the 150 puts for the week after that, and those would be about 850, somewhere in that range. The 155s would be around 10ish, but I like the 150s for 8 for the next week out. I think the further out you go, the upside, there's more upside on the GameStop shares overall. Just my personal vibe, but $5, I don't know if that's enough of a premium against a 150 stock price. It's, I'm looking for yield here. Again, I know I'm talking to you about a $5 call option. I am talking about that, but the calls have way more volume and will react much more quicker. And so, you guys, stocks can drop quickly versus climb slowly. So we'll see how this goes. I think a good bit of us wrote on this run, so should be fun few days, says Coyote. DQ, if you go out in time to write puts and get a much bigger premium, there it is, Blair. See y'all. Enjoy the rest of the show. Till next, you take care, Blair. Thank you. DQ, go out at least 30 days. Joe T, I sold it January 14, 22, 160. I collected $7. So you went out 2 weeks, got $7. Gotcha. GameStop, right on. Cindy, thumbs for Bruce. KW, I showed up to work and nobody was there. Apparently it was a company holiday. New Year's Day. No one sent you a memo. Unbelievable, these people. Oh my goodness. Rocket Lab is 12.10 down to 18. SoFi is up 13 to 15.94. We're just stuck around 16 here. GameStop up 8.10 at 156.49. Matterport down 71 to 19.93. The Dow Jones right now is down 10 points. That's why we're down on the Dow. We're only up 5 on S&P. We're up 100 points on NASDAQ. The markets have backed off a bit again. Okay. Spire 350, ATIP 347. Smart Rent is down 19. Cyxtera down 21. Robinhood, IBM, 134.89, just under 135. We've got a negative print on the Dow at the moment. Microsoft down 480. Apple at 180.77. Interesting to see the NU numerous analyst initiations this AM. Classic IPO for SPAC sentiment right there. DQ, KK11, sorry, but that's classic. Vernon, thank you, Vernon, for joining us. Vernon has upgraded to a gold member status as well. Thank you, Vernon, for coming on board with us. A bunch of the members are doing this. I appreciate it very much, and I think you'll find it definitely worth your while with these morning updates. Fantastic, my friend. H. Gregory, love you, Uncle B. Thank you so much for being here for us. Simpletons, you got it, buddy. Vash, everyone, be back in 3 months when my bagel turns gold naturally. Hang in there, Vash. DQ, KW, back when I could do it, I would work every holiday and float the day off to a Friday later in the pay period. There you go. I hear you. You coordinate your timing just right to get that break. Goldman Sachs up 11.29 to 3.93 now. There's been opportunities to write calls all morning there. Cisco down 65 cents right now. Fab, man, fantastic. We're down 9.2 on the Dow. We make money on the way up. We make money on the way down. Hey, the market wants to back off and GameStop wants to give us some pullback. There'll be a bunch of my viewers making money today on these calls they wrote this morning. You never know. Let's see what happens. Arico, great move for those of you who wrote 160s for more than 281. Looks like I'll be hanging in for dear life until I can buy back later in the week. You never know, Arico. You might be making money today or tomorrow. You never know, my friend. You're not that far gone here. What happened to Tesla today? They upped their delivery numbers. They really delivered a huge number of cars in the last quarter. The market was very appreciative of that. Now, if games could just have a four-way split so I could write more than one, I'd be a happy guy. There you go. Right on, Enrico. 157.08 on GameStop here, up 8.98. The high of the day on GameStop was 159.38, and that was $2 ago. So we backed off $2 from the high. 713,000 volume, which is okay, but not stellar. Like not, wow, look at the volume. That's not happening. GameStop up 9.08 right now. ME 681 up 15. Spire at 350. ATIP at 346.8. SoFi 1598 right now. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. What do we got here? DQ, Arico, you'll be profitable during the afternoon slump today. Goody, a GameStop split would be heaven made. Kent wrote a $400 Goldman Sachs Jan 21 for $675. I also wrote a GameStop 165 for Jan 14 at $620. This is fun. It is fun. It's fun. Till Daddy takes the T-bird away, but Daddy's not going to take the T-bird away. That's why it's fun. Writing these calls and bringing in these dollars. You let the gamblers take all the risk. You got the stock, or you've got a in the money contract on Goldman, writing poor man covered calls and saying, "Hey, you want to come and get me here? I'm over here. I'm right here. No problem." We're up 1 point. Well, we're down 3 points on the Dow. We're up and then we're down on the Dow. We're all over the place. We're up 3 on S&P and we're up 89 on Nasdaq. Look, GameStop, 156.95 now, up 850. It was up like $11 plus. Now it's only up 8. This is what happens with this stock. We know it does this. And of course, Kent knows that time depreciation is a real ally to have in your back pocket. And here we are. We're looking at time depreciation and price valuations to score gains. Thank you very much. Love, we'll take it. Let's see. I can't wait to go to Costco later today. Jen and I are going to be at Costco today. We got to get some shopping done in this new condo now that we're here, so yep, we'll take care of that. And not today, tomorrow. What am I talking about? We're not going to Costco today. I'm doing 4 live shows tomorrow. Can't wait for that. That's right. We talked about that, Jen and I. Let's see. Arico, that's what I like to hear, DQ. George, Uncle Bree, what are the topics of the 5 new classes coming up? Give us a little teaser if you don't mind. That I'll let you know when I get a little closer. Now that we're here, I'm closer to class time again. DQ, just don't roll over Daddy's T-bird. Don't do that. No. My wife and I can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel, says Arico, being options writers. Once these former SPACs grow, we're going to be full-time writers and leaving the offices behind. Flesh infection. So by going up, but fighting the whole way. Vilbas, Arico, my wife and I will be taking some Uncle Bruce classes to do the same. Ferrigan, poop, didn't notice the new green screen. DQ, Arico, awesome. You just need to be patient writers. Arico, classes, LLC classes, first in line, please. Where are we at now? We're up 14 on the Dow, up 5 on S&P, up 96 on Nasdaq. We're not going anywhere fast right now on this overall 2022 start to the market. Rocket Lab is only off 20 cents, but at 12.08, not going anywhere. 15.96 on SoFi, up 15 cents on the day. We're not going anywhere here. GameStop up 8.23 at 156.62. We might be topping out a little here temporarily. We'll see if we have a midday pullback or what it's going to be. On Matterport, 1996 down 66 cents, 1998. ME at 678 up 12. Spire's at 347. ATIP is up 345. That's where it is. They're at 347, 345. Smart Rent 946 down 22 now. Sixtera 19 down 19 cents. Goldman Sachs up 11.93 to 394.48 at the moment. And we've topped out on Goldman about an hour and a bit ago at 395.99, and now here we are at 394.48. and we've backed off a bit from that high of the day. Understandable, because the Dow topped up 150, backed off, came back up, backed off. It's just been hovering around the break-even line now, back and forth, up and down, up and down. We're up 28 now. We're not going up very quick or very far. We're up 6 on S&P so far. We're up 99 on NASDAQ, and it's not taking off either yet. Rico, haha, my wife is far more patient than I am. H. Gergie, yes, LSC class, please. Cloaked, shares to borrow for SoFi running dry. Up she goes. Rico, Bill was nice. It's truly life-changing. DQ, then let her do the writing. You make her a bagel. DQ saying to Erico. He's laughing. I'm totally fine with that, DQ. That's all good with me. Right on. 157.17 on GameStop. The high was 159.38. We're $2.13 off the high. The low was 149.21, just after the opening, about a half an hour in. Cindy B is saying that Apple is climbing, and it's been trying to climb all day. Apple has been trying to pick up the pieces here. 181.30. And it is climbing better. It is now moving into all-time high territory, which is 182.13. So it's 83 cents away from an all-time high for Apple. And if it breaks 182.80 something, it's a $3 trillion company. So this next dollar and a half from here is really important on the Apple momentum, and maybe the market momentum, maybe not. We'll see. Rico, my pants are still a little damp from when GameStop hit that high. Oh man. Toki Dog has jumped in here and has upgraded to a gold member status. Thank you, Toki Dog, for joining us. It's great to have you on board here, and let's keep making money this year if we can. Please, let's get this stuff going. 181.38 on Apple. Very interesting, within $1 of an all-time high or less. SoFi just under 16 at 1597. GameStop 156.72. Mike is here. Michael, I could have bought back my Apple 180s at $1 a piece, and now they're at 470. I got greedy, Bruce. I hear you there. Like I say, I've been warning you about this, run to the 182.80 level. We may get there. We may not. We may get there and then fall down $5 a share right away. We may get there and go up $5. I don't know. So you might be doing a rollover. You might not. Or you're just going to buy them back cheap. Just call me bacon. Pigs get slaughtered. What can you say? What are you going to do? 156.70 now. GameStop a little lower from that 159.38 high of the day so far. Okay, that's where we got this market right now. The Dow up 28 points, S&P up 5.8, NASDAQ up 99, oil up 76 a barrel. That's what's going. FDA authorizes boosters for younger teens as Omicron spikes. Omicron. Would-be buyers are stunned at the rising price of used cars, averaging 29 grand. Yeah, I would be holding off as long as humanly possible to buy anything used or new, because they will solve their shortage problem. Later this year, it is likely there will be a glut of used cars on the used car market as opposed to a shortage. And then you're going to see $10,000 lower prices everywhere. And people are going to go, why did I pay stupid money for this car? What was I thinking? I was crazy to do that. That could happen. We'll see what happens. DQ says, we love you, Bacon. Auntie, so thankful I grabbed those Teslas at $894. I'm up $270 a piece. Nicely done, Auntie PC. Bill, GameStop taking a pause. Wonder if the latest news on Evergrande influenced the move. I can't see why that would do it. Well done, Auntie. Robert, IBM on the move upwards. Coyote, the price drop begins on our covered calls. And Andy, thank you, DQ. Yep, covered calls will start to drop in value now with the GameStop giving up some ground. Absolutely, the momentum higher has ceased, and now we begin the slow pullback. 160s, I'm showing 460 to 490. Something tells me they're lower than that right now, along with others that are out there. Mr. Seneca says, made a killing selling 2 of my cars last month. Laugh out loud. Of course, spent half that on a down payment for my new toy. There you go. But you made a killing on selling those cars. Well done. Very good. We're up $8 on 819 on GameStop. We got Matterport. We're down 66. ME. We're up 13. Goldman up 11.56 to 394.12. SoFi up 3 cents. Cyxtera down 20. Rocket Lab down 23 to 12.05. Tesla up 108 to $1,165. DQ, come on back down to me. Cisco, that's right. Cisco is coming along. It's definitely coming your direction, no question about it. Cisco now, let's see here. Here we go, 62.74 down, 62.74 now, 62 cents. Yep, those calls don't look as menacing anymore. The first rule of IBM is we don't talk about IBM. We never mention it. It might be 135.25 up 159, but we never talk about it. We never talk about 1206 on Rocket Lab. When is it going to break out? Nick is going, way to go, Auntie. DQ, it's pronounced YBM. Mr. Seneca, new toy is gorgeous. Mr. Seneca, Auntie, wishing I could have picked up more when Tesla was under 900. Thank you, Nick. Says, Auntie, me too. Tesla could carry me to retirement. Wouldn't that be great? We've got GameStop 156.80 up 841 at the moment. So it's kind of settled in here in this level, down from the 159.38 level when it looked like it might take a shot at 160. Could still do it, but it could also back off to 153. Either way, Mr. Seneca, loving a lot of APC. I'm loving it. Too bad we can't send pics on to the chat here. Can't get her done. What's the new toy? Michael wants to know. I suspect it might be, what is it, a new truck, or is it a boat, or what did you get? What did you do? What did you do? Oh man, we're up 18 on the Dow. Not going anywhere. We're up 6 on S&P. We're up 99 on NASDAQ. We have oil up 75 cents right now. Interesting. Where do we end up today? Will be an interesting day today. We're not going to be up 1,000 points. That's not happening today. We're not down 1,000 though either. That's the other thing. We're not starting the year off on a downer. We're just kind of, tentative here. There's some winners, definitely, some gainers, but there's a bit of tentativeness here and there. See how this kind of plays itself out. Boat break out another 1,000. Whoops. Yes, that is true. Yes, that can happen to boat owners. Oh my. Again, thank you all of you for upgrading to a gold bagel member status. You guys are great. I appreciate this so much. We'll do the live show for you all Wednesday night, 8 o'clock prime time. Tomorrow morning before the opening, before my 8:30 show, I'll do a special live update for gold bagel members only. Give you a heads up what to look out for. Give you some option ideas and trading ideas and that type of thing. So things to be wary of. Jen and I are now in our new condo for the next 2 months. We're here until the end of February, so we're settling in now, trying to figure out where everything is. How does this TV work? That's always the new thing in every condo we go to, or any hotel. How does this TV work? We just, I don't know, hit the power button. Let's see what happens. I tell you. It is what it is. We're only going to hit 64 today for the high, but we're going to be 75 for the high on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I mean, it's just going to be gorgeous around here. We're just saying thank you. Loving this. Auntie, not a truck. Mr. Seneca, Michael, 2022 BMW M8 convertible. Ooh, you can dash Discord, says Coyote to Auntie. Not a boat. I know, but not here. I know G, but not here. Michael, Mr. Seneca, very nice. Hate the new grill though. Mr. Seneca, the 8 Series doesn't have that new weird grill, thankfully. John, Uncle Bruce, I don't like AMC, but I'm stuck with 100 shares. I keep selling $46 strikes for $1.05 and buying them back for 45 cents. This is wrong. I feel still making money. Yeah, I wouldn't be writing 46s anymore. I'd be writing way closer to the market. Maybe you want to write 32s, or like bring in like $3 if you can, or 250, and then buy them back at 50 cents. Make a couple of bucks a week on these shares. Get paid to hold them and wait around. AMC right now is 27.64. Theoretically for this Friday you could write 29s, maybe 28s even, but 29s or 30s for this Friday, and scoop them back before Friday's up, or write 30s for next week Friday, or 32s for the Friday after that, and let the time shrinkage give you a nice gain here, because you're not making any serious dough here. You're making 40, $50 a week, which is okay, but you could make 100, 150 a week if you write the right calls. Just saying. Nick, hello, Mike. Nice one on the boat. Here's another one. Job just over broke. Michael, which saying, even better. Can't believe on the M5 they got rid of the kidney grills, or the M3. Mr. Sending, I know, Mike. Totally agree. You got to know when to hold them. Beach Boy, Uncle Bruce. Hey, I'm late. I just checking in. Is it time to write GameStop covered calls? Which ones? Yeah, it was time about an hour ago. The stock had hit 159 an hour ago. Now they're 156. You may want to wait now to see if there's a secondary wave of movement on the stock, because we were talking about writing 160s around the $4.50 to $5 level. But at the moment, with GameStop having backed off just a couple of dollars. It's not down a lot. It's not quite $3 lower than where it was. We've got to see if there's a midday swoon going on, and then maybe there's a bit of a recovery later on today. Again, I'm not saying there will be, but I'm not saying there won't be. And that might set up 160s or 162.50s or 165s for either this Friday, or maybe 165s to 174 next Friday, or the Friday after that for 170s, to grab a maximum premium right, and then let the shrinkage come in over the next 10, 12 days, if that's what's needed. But at the moment, we're up $8 on GameStop, but we're not surging. The volume isn't there either. It's 767,000. So I would not be in a hurry to do anything in the moment. I wouldn't be in a hurry to put in a stink offer at the moment. We got to see how this market reacts now over the next couple of hours on it and the rest of the market. The Dow is down 37 points. We were up 150 to start the day, down, up. Now we're down again. We're only up a point on S&P. We're up 98 now on NASDAQ. We're off from the highs. So we're watching a lot of conflicting signals right now. Is it possible GameStop could go down to 154, 153? Yeah, but it could also pop back up to 159, 160. And so options can be in play here on a couple different levels. We'll watch how this goes. Michael, Mr. Cynic, I still have my 135 as a fun weekend card. Definitely not stock. John Essen, thanks, Uncle B. Will do. H. Greg and John, I've been writing $29 and $30 weeklies the last couple of weeks, and they have been expiring worthless. Mr. Seneca, very nice. Yeah, the AMCs definitely can be written, you can write 31, 32s and let them die. You write them for like 2 weeks out. You can bring in a couple of bucks, let them die worthless. Thank you very much. Thumbs, 331 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, for this. We have 332 now on the thumbs up meter. I appreciate that to start the new year. If you're able to hit the thumbs up button for us. New location, new year, new expectations, hopes, dreams, aspirations. That would be great. Thank you, everybody. Herbert Gregory, thank you, buddy, for that donation on PayPal earlier today. I do appreciate that. You're the first one of the year. Fab, man. That is awesome stuff. I appreciate it. And thank you to all of you who are doing, do always make Jen and I's life so much easier. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for those of you who have become Gold Bagel members today. Again, continuing coming in. Love you guys. We appreciate it. We're down 51 on the Dow now. We're down 1.75 on S&P. GameStop 155.81 down, now up 720, 155.67. SoFi still up 7 cents to 15.88. Rocket Lab down 21. Matterport down 71. ME 680 down up 14. Aspire at 346. ATIP at 345 and a half. Smart Rent 952 down 16. Cyxtera down 17 cents. That's where we're at. The Dow down 53. And Microsoft down 489. Apple at 181.18. Got as high as 181.77, but the all-time high, 182.13. 40 cents away, couldn't break it. Not on this one, not on this wave. Tesla up 106, even on this crazy wavy market. Goldman up 10.55 to 393. That's backing off now from its high today of 396 almost. That's looking okay. 76-cent drop now on Cisco, 62.60. Consolidation going on, profit taking coming in. The shares are shrinking out a little bit right now. Gregory is throwing thumbs outs there. Thanks, buddy. Arico, come on, baby. Those 160s are coming down. They are. Your 160s on GameStop are definitely coming down now, as they should. 155.61 is the stock. And so the 160s have got to be coming off. I'm still showing 445 to 5, but I'm sure they're lower than that by now. With the shares up 717 instead of up almost $12. Yeah, they've given up some ground for sure. Right on. The Dow down 48. S&P is down 2. NASDAQ up 76 points. That's where we're at here. DQ. I told you. DQ saying to Enrico, I told you that you're going to get out today. You're going to make money today. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens with the GameStop shares. 155.55 right now. We're approaching a $4 drop if they reach 38. 155.38 would be a $4 drop on the from the high today. Mirko, hey Uncle Bruce, I sold a Goldman Sachs $3.95 expire next week for about $7. Would you consider a stink bid around 4 just for today? Right? No, right now the bid is 545 to 580. I would say if you put in like maybe a 365, maybe a 365, you might get lucky. That's almost half your money in a single day. That could be a nice flip right there. I'd give that a try. You know, Arico, I'm seeing 395 right now on the GameStop. Hell yeah, you did, says DQ. He says to DQ, if I could only do this for my job every day, life would be good here. Eddie Tollison's birthday today. Way to go, Eddie Tollison. Way to go. So, you know, yeah, put in a stink bid on the Goldman and see if they come your way. But keep an eye on your GameStop. 155.47. We're just approaching the $4 dip here on GameStop. See how much more there is. 393 now on 393.50 on Goldman. Still up 10.95. The high was almost 396. It was 395.99. So 250 drop on Goldman Sachs is started. There still could be $3-4 more. That could move this Goldman 395 your direction. It could. I would no guarantee though, because it does have. I don't know. Is it dying next? It dies next week, so gonna keep an eye on that. But yeah, I mean, it's possible. Yeah. Lots of fun. Markets go up, you make money. Markets go down, you make money. That's the business that we're into now. We're in the let's make money business, no matter what direction the market wants to go. That's the business we're in here. You want to learn how to do this. If you're just watching me casually right now wondering, what is he talking about? Writing call options? I don't know how this works. I don't know what he's talking about. You can learn how to write call options if you want to go to my website. It's called stockmarketswithbruce.ca. It's a Canadian website. Stockmarketswithbruce.ca. Head over there and you're going to find a number of tabs up here. And one of them is called classes or lessons. Click on that. Or just scroll down the page. You'll find you can see I have 10 lessons that I've created, all about option writing, how they work, what are options, what are the terms, why they go up, why they go down, how they change as they get closer to expiry. What is an in the money contract? What's an out of the money contract? What's the spreads all about? Poor man covered call writing strategies, all kinds of stuff. I'm talking on those classes about a conservative way to make money in the market, not risky, wild, zany, long shot betting. I'm talking about targeted, laser targeted, focused opportunities where you can make money in the market time and time and time again. A number of my viewers right now are in the middle of a bunch of trades that they took on today already, and they're doing great. Check it out. The lessons are 2 hours long each. There's 10 of them. That's 20 hours. You can't watch it all in one day. Take your time. You can buy one lesson at a time. You don't have to buy all 10. There's no, you got to take it all. You can take one course, like one lesson, just one lesson. Watch whichever one you want first. Doesn't matter. Watch number 1, number 6, number 9, number 10, whatever you want. And figure out and watch and learn. These are live lessons that were done virtually. Where I had students, viewers, literally viewers, asking questions, and Auntie Jen was helping me. Uncle Bruce, Auntie Jen was handling she was the moderator, and she would stop me in the middle of a class and ask me a question from viewers, and then I would answer those questions and continue on. And the classes have gone over very well. People have enjoyed them and have found them very informative, and we have got a whole bunch of people here right now who write to me and talk to each other, who all took these courses, and they're writing options right now and making money in the market. And if you hang around here long enough, you'll notice more and more people talk about what they're doing and how they're doing it. And if you take the classes yourself, you'll begin to figure out what these terms mean, what we're talking about, and it'll start making sense to you. Go, oh, that's what that means. He wrote a call option against this stock at this price until next week. I see what's going on. You can then follow the option action yourself. You can watch the markets on something like Market Watch for free. You can watch them trade, and you can then watch the option chain for free. It's a little delayed, but it's fairly accurate. And then you can see for yourself, this person wrote a call option for $5.50 and he's buying it back for $3.50 3 hours later. That person just made $200 on each contract they just wrote. Wow, that's pretty cool. People are changing their lives here. They're trying to find out ways to become option writers on an ongoing basis, to say goodbye to the day job, or at least maybe say goodbye to a part-time job. Instead of having a full-time and a part-time job, you only have a full-time job. Or you get rid of the part-time job and get rid of the full-time to keep the part-time and do this, and or walk away from the employment world entirely and be self-employed, writing call options and trading stock and that type of thing. So if you have an interest in becoming self-employed, you want to not be subject to one or two jobs anymore. If you're a husband and wife and you're empty nesters now and you're trying to build for retirement, or you have got assets inside IRAs and 401ks and whatever, you want to enhance your performance of your retirement funds because you're 5, 10, 15 years away from retirement and you're nowhere near enough money to get there. You may want to make alterations to your portfolio to allow you to start writing options on positions you have. Now, some of them you could follow us on what we're talking about, or you can write options on any stock, almost any stock you have. I recommend though that the stock you trade options on, that you write options on, should be over $20 a share. So, don't write. You're not going to be writing options on $4 stock. There's no income in it for you. But if you can write options on stock that's trading at over $20 a share, there's some premium money that you can bring in on a weekly, monthly, bi-weekly basis. It all varies. Again, check the lessons out at your leisure. Watch 1 a week, 2 a week, 3 a week if you can. Check out the classes. Become a member of this channel. You can ask me any question live on the air anytime you want. Join me Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern time, prime time with Uncle Bruce. That's an open Q&A session with me on this channel as a Gold Bagel member of this channel. We have a whole bunch of folks that ask all kinds of questions. You might just be a fly in the wall and you'll just sit back and you'll watch and learn. You won't ask me a single thing. You'll just absorb like a sponge. And that works for many of you, and I respect that. I know there are a lot of you who are members of this channel who don't talk to us. You never make a comment. It's all good. however it works for you. The ultimate way of getting a handle on what to do here is once you've taken some courses and you've been here a while, you may want to have a one-on-one session with me, a private one-on-one on-camera session where we talk for an hour about your situation. You could fill me in on your, your life, your family scenario. You're now elderly, you're middle aged, your parents just passed away a few years ago. You're in charge of the family now. Whatever you want to talk to me about, and to help me help you go over where you are at with your portfolio, whatever you want to talk to me about, I'll do the best I can with you on a private basis. I charge $400 for an hour, 400 US for an hour. But in that 1 hour time frame, we will cover so much ground that I have yet to have anyone tell me that it isn't worth it. They're all saying, "Oh God, first 10 minutes was worth $400. The other 50 were bonus." But we can go over option strategies together. We can talk about different stocks together. We can talk about whatever you're thinking about, whatever your situation is. Perhaps you want to talk to me about that you're self-employed now, or you have a business and you want to add investing to that business. You might want to talk about creating an S corp or an LLC to start trading inside that instead of under your personal name. And there's all kinds of stuff we could talk about. It goes on and on and on. I can't answer every single question you have, but I'm sure we can make some serious headway. So again, thank you all of you for being with me today and always becoming a Gold Bagel member lately. A number of you have done this. I love you guys for that. Welcome to Overtime with Bruce. Bill Shaw. Bruce, what do you think of the possibilities of SoFi getting back to charter? Anytime, Bill, anytime. D.H. Ruda, welcome to the channel. I just noticed that a few moments ago. Chillin' with Bruce. You've become a member with Chillin' with Bruce. That gets you the right to a comment here. Love you that you're here, my friend. Thank you so much for joining us. And you're part of a family here, and we love you. Dear Bruce, waiting for your recommendation of writing a call on Matterport. Again, I mentioned it earlier today on Matterport. I talked about the 20s, the 2250s. I talked about the 1750s. I talked about the next contracts expiring. I think it's Jan 17. And so, you can write 20s. They're getting a dollar something, or look for a recovery on this stock, which we're all waiting for because the stock has come all the way down from the 30s down to here. We're waiting for a recovery back into the mid 20s. And I know a lot of folks want to write 25s. They want to write 2250s. They want to write something higher. So we're all waiting to see what the stock's doing. At the moment, it's $19.90 a share, down 74 cents. So haven't got much to talk about here. DQ, welcome, DH. Dear Bruce, waiting for your recommendation on Matterport. Thinking about writing a call with strike price of 20 before Jan 21. Yeah, look, I've talked about this. You can do it anytime you want. Been looking for a while, says DH. Right on. Auntie, if they don't announce by tomorrow, I'm going to send out a search party for the BC. Kent, I sat back and watched for 7 months, says Kent. Then November and December, I started writing calls. I cleared over $2,200 after putting aside for taxes. If you're debating, just do it. Just do it. Take the classes, learn how to write options, and you too. We're not talking about someone like Kent here, Kent is not writing 20 contracts at a time or handling a multi-million-dollar account. We're talking about one contract here, one contract here, one contract here, one here. Writing and buying back sometimes the same day or in a couple of days. This is not rocket science. I'm not talking about trying to get you to do something really crazy, risky, where your entire financial future is at stake. That's not happening. This is very conservative option writing. There are YouTubers out there that might talk to you about writing options that are really complicated, really way out there. I just won't go there. I'm keeping it simple, and the kind of option writing that lets you sleep at night, where you're not risking any other dough than just what you're putting out there with your portfolio. And reality is that even if you get exercised, you still make money. It's as simple as that. You might not make as much as you could have on other circumstances, but you make money, and you're around to keep fighting and keep fighting and keep growing your portfolio. So again, thank you all of you who like this comment right here, unsolicited support. Again, men and women are both doing this. This is not a male-dominated thing. If matter of fact, if you're a female and you're thinking of writing options, females sometimes make better option writers. They're more disciplined than guys are. It's just the way it's where we're wired. We are wired differently than women. Women are a little more patient and a little more focusing on execution. And as I say, in these classes, there are thousands of tips in there, or hundreds, of how you can be a really smart option writer. And this is what you need to know. You need to only be better than 51% of all the other players out there. That's all you got to be in the top half. I'm trying to get you into the 90 percentile, because people who play the market, of all the people who play the market, maybe half play the options market. They buy and sell options. But of those, maybe 10% actually write options. And that's where I'm slotting you. I'm slotting you into the top 5 percentile of the entire market, to have you join pension funds, mutual funds, hedge funds, and ETFs. You're joining these outfits in writing contracts. That's where they come from. That's where options come from, is from institutional writers mostly. And I'm now trying to get you to do this as an individual from your house, where you have no overhead other than the overhead you got already. And any money you make, it's clear to you, and it's capital gains. So, hey, let's see what happens. Thank you all so much for being here. Did anyone else see those Reddit posts about people making deposits to their SoFi accounts and the name changes from SoFi Money to SoFi Bank? Any credence to the changes? I have no idea. JW Kent, which stocks do you write? Goldman Sachs and GameStop is what she writes. That's what she's doing. Karim wrote a 165 for $6.96. GameStop 165 for $6.96. Next week, like Bruce said, put in a stink bid, then bam, filled already. Let's go. You put in a stink offer. When you sell, it's a stink offer. When you buy, it's a stink bid. But it's good. Beautifully done. $6.96. I love it. Karim, nice job. Really nice job. 156.39 on GameStop. We're up 8.16 now. That is more than $3 below the high of the day at the moment. Whoops, I saw something shiny moving and followed into traffic. What did I miss? Says DQ. The Heavy Eater, Mr. Seneca, I would say that that means we are days away. And let's see, Red Solo, I'm glad you haven't written a covered call on SoFi. If that's the case. Yeah, not time to write covered calls on SoFi. We are on the precipice of a breakout. It's just a matter of that bank charter coming through. There's likely press releases coming up this month that will make things exciting. Earnings are coming up for the fourth quarter for SoFi. They blew away third quarter numbers. I'm sure they're blowing away fourth quarter numbers. This stock is headed for $25-30. That is my personal opinion. That charter will take it to 40. It's not going to be anywhere near here for very much longer. But at the moment, people are selling it at $15.79. I think they're crazy. I think they're nuts. But what can I tell you? Matterport down 81 cents at 1983. ME up 8 to 674. Spire up 6 to 344. ATIP up 5 to 344. Smart Rent down 19. Sextera down 12. That's where we're at. 135.15 on IBM. Why? We're up 29 on Dow. Down 430 on Microsoft. We're up 399 on Apple. 181.56. We hit 181.77. We're still short of the all-time record high by, what would that be? 55 cents away on Apple's all-time record high. That's how far away we are. And that's nothing. That's nothing now. We're up $4 on Apple today, and this stock wants to do it. It absolutely wants to do it. And it's going to reach, I think, 80 or whatever that number has to be to get a $3 trillion market cap print. And when I say print, I mean a trade on the exchange at that magic number that automatically converts into a $3 trillion market cap for the company. That is going to happen. Maybe today. It looks very likely a new high will be hit and that number will be hit. but it might not. But it looks like it does want to do it. The Dow's up 22, not a big run here. If the Dow were up 222 points, Apple would be at 184. It would just go right through it like a knife, hot knife through soft butter. It would just do it. But with the market wishy-washy, up 28 right now, Apple is up almost $4, but not really, going wherever. So there you go. Okay, there it is. Let's see. I bought it back already for 570. Karim, you did do a stink buyback. Okay, Karim, I misinterpreted. Well done, buddy. Nicely done. Age grade, $3 trillion market cap. Is that the magic number? It's just a number, but it's the first time any public company will have hit that number. And that's why it's newsworthy. There are all kinds of press rooms around the world that know nothing about the stock market. Absolutely nothing about the stock. They have no staff that are experts in this business, but they will write up headline stories. Apple worth $3 trillion. The minute it happens, there are going to be these, what do we call these, clickbait headlines everywhere. There will be clickbait headlines on Apple hitting 3 trillion market cap the moment the stock gets there. That's why the stock will get there, because there will be people who will buy some stock to kind of help it get there, just to kind of make it happen. It's a feel-good story. It's all about nothing. It's a Seinfeld episode. It's all about nothing. The fact that it's worth 2.989 trillion now is irrelevant, but if it hits 3 trillion, it counts. Really? That's what we're talking about. We're talking about the love affair people have with round numbers. That's why stink offers and stink bids are your secret weapon to success in this market. Okay, there you go. Okay, I got to get going. I've been on the air for 19 minutes too long. Mind you, I started late today, but thank you all for joining me today. Sorry about the technical glitches earlier, but wasn't my fault. I didn't do it. Thanks for hanging out, and thank you for those of you who have become Gold Bagel members today. Welcome to the group and to the party. Nice to have you here. I'll be back on this afternoon at 3 o'clock Eastern time. And on my other channel, Traveling with Bruce, I'm on tonight at 7 o'clock and at 8 o'clock on TWB, Traveling with Bruce. So you can join me there if you like. If you can't get enough of your buddy, I'll be doing that. In the meantime, I'll get some rest, and we'll gear up for the next show at 3 o'clock Eastern time, the last hour of trading in today's market. Right now, we're up 36 or so points on the Dow. We're up 5 on S&P and 84 on NASDAQ. It's been generally positive for most of the day with a couple of dips, but it hasn't been gangbuster through the roof positive. But I think there's a fuse that's been lit, and I don't know how long the fuse is before this thing goes. So it's going to be better, but it might take a few days for that to happen. We'll have to just see how this goes on. GameStop at 155.76 or so, up around 720 a share. Again, about not quite, about 370 higher. Sorry, 370 off the low of the day today, off the high of the day, 370 off the high of the day today. So some of you wrote options today near the high of the day today. You've done well. Keep an eye on this stock to see if it backs off here. It just dropped here to 155.20. It's on the way down right now. It's 681 gain, but it is backing off, which tells me your contracts are quickly backing off in value. And so some of you may have an opportunity to do stock contract buybacks today, where you can score a nice little profit, several dollar profit on contracts today if you want to. I'm showing 420 to 455 bid ask, and I know some of you sold at 445, 70, 475, 495. Some sold at 575, something like that. Well done to all of you. If you score $1, $2, $3 a contract today, just on a flip, nice going. You might cover up, buy them back. Stock drops here to this 152.53 range. You buy them back. Stock goes back up to 158.59 later today or tomorrow. You write 160, 60, 162.50s, 165s tomorrow again. And for this Friday, take a second day trade. Who knows? We'll see what it wants to do. Thank you all of you so much. Appreciate you being here. Thanks, everybody. I love having a gold memberships. Thanks, Uncle B. Later, Bagel family. I think I'm going back to bed, says Auntie. Great idea. And bye, Bagel heads. Back to enjoy the show before it melts. Larry, I'm going to be. I'm going to a big community snowball fight in the park. Right on, buddy. Wear goggles. Don't get your eyes hurt. 155.72 now on GameStop at the moment. Aspire 344, ATIP 343.8. It's a race. What can I say? All right, guys, thank you for joining me and hanging out as we are watching the Dow up 38. We'll catch you at 3 this afternoon. Thank you, Cloak. Thank you, NTPC. Have a good time, everybody. We'll see you at 3 this afternoon, okay? This is Bruce from Palm Desert saying bye for now.